Hello. I'm so fucking hungry. I don't know what the fuck happened. I like had a snack and my god, I don't know. Like I had a snack and then I don't know. I'm like technically well, I've been on a carb deficit for a while. Eat Millie. I will eat Millie. I'm so fucking hungry. Balls. 5,000. I don't think so. I think 1 million calories. I'm on a carb deficit diet, right? Have been for a while, and it's been good. I've decided to go borderline keto, and I'm already going insane. majority of my carbs come from me drinking fucking Red Bull. I have a drink in my fridge. Okay, so like keto is like 20 something grams, 30 grams of carbs a day, right? That's how you get to ketosis. I have a drink in my fridge that is 53 grams. That's my energy drink. And I bought them because it was like $1, well 99 cents, and it's originally like closer to $5, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll treat myself because it's on special. And then I do that when I'm deciding to go into keto, so I don't know if I'm gonna do proper keto or what. But anyway, yeah, I'm fucking hungry. I ate breakfast. I had a 10 carb breakfast, and then I ate two coconut balls. I don't know what they were. And then I've got to work out still. And then I'll make dinner, which is going to be literally, oh my god, I made like a bowl of bullshit last night. I just made some bullshit! I literally just shoved mince into a pan and just cooked it with a shit ton of like flavors. I wouldn't really say spices because they weren't technically spices. It was just onion, garlic. Well, I had paprika in it. Onion, garlic, paprika, oregano, thyme, and I think basil. I don't know. If the voices are ever telling you to break your diet, give the money to buy food to me instead. No, but the reason why I'm going on ketosis is not only to lose a certain amount of weight for fests and for my crony cosplay. It's also because I'm saving money for fests. Because I'm literally in crunch time right now, and I just want to buy Subway so fucking bad. You have no idea. Also, I have been working on my my cover, my first ever cover. I sent it to my... I played it in front of... It's so funny. I played it in front of my fam, and they were like... They're like, it's good, but like, what? It's literally the most me song there ever is. It's for all those people that said dieting to see the Oshis live, literally. It's for my cosplay too, because I want to look good in my cosplay. So I'm gonna work out after this too. I'm craving meat. I have to go to the shops tomorrow early in the morning too. I wish they were open today, but they weren't fucking open because it was a public holiday. Bullshit. Hold up. I wanted to do a karaoke today, but I was like, no, I have to finish Twofold. So I'm gonna finish Twofold. It's gonna be like, what, 3 hours? I'm so hungry. Meow? Yeah. Fuck, I forgot what we're up to. It's been too long. It's been 2 days without Twofold. I have to swap With a thick blonde white woman. She's behind the screen. Just wait. I gotta get into my voice again. God. Hold up. When we I'm too giddy. When we told Mike we were leaving early, he didn't question or protest it. I wonder if Millie would have felt better if he did. Also, did they just spend the whole night while snowing? Yeah. What the fuck? How long were they out there for? I don't know. Somehow they didn't freeze to death. The fine line between wanting your space and hoping your loved ones reach out for you is delicate. And it's one Millie has struggled to walk for a long, long time. My apartment is scarce. The heating is faulty at the best of times. It's loud during the night with the roads below ever active. But it's all I can offer her, and it's the best she's got. Shivering from the yeah, they got frostbite. Shivering from the cold morning air, I opened the door to our home. Our home! Mr. Mo! We stole Mr. Mo! We fucking stole Mr. Mo! A small welcome is enough to make me jump and instinctively hide my free hand behind my back. Before her luggage she had originally taken for the trip and any of her own personal items she wanted to bring from her, she asked about Mr. Mo. My apartment allows small pets, and that was all she needed to hear before retrieving his carrier. That being said, I'm not sure if the word small pets describes him. His friendly headbutt managing to push me back a step. Brother, that is not a small cat. Another sound of the opening door, followed by the dragging of feet. Within seconds, Millie emerges from the hallway. She wipes some sleep from her eye, woken up by the commotion.
Good morning. You were out early.
Heckin' chonker. Mo's rap name is Biggie Mo.
Yeah. I was hoping to get back before you woke up.
Okay, I gotta get back into the voice. My name is... I can't! I don't know what's wrong with me right now. Okay. I just stopped. I'm fine. I just stopped giggling.
Foiled by Mo.
Foiled by Mo. What is wrong with me? Why am I finding everything funny? Holy shit. Okay.
Seems so.
Thanks for the commentary. She meets my drooping expression with a giggle.
If it's any consolation, I'd much rather still be sleeping. I take no joy in your defeat.
Not even making cat noises. That's my cat impression. Making pug noises. She punctuates her declaration with a very loud, long yawn. Holy shit! What the fuck? That made me yawn. When her hand comes down from her mouth and her eyes open, I notice them slowly drag downwards, settling on the modest bouquet hastily hidden behind my back. My eyes follow hers, choosing to stare at the bundle of flowers rather than dare make eye contact as I stammer the words out.
I figured, well, if we're gonna do this for real, we should get our story straight.
I've been rehearsing this in my head since the idea came to me yesterday afternoon, and I still can't believe I'm going through with it. I love the thumbnail, eating Millie and all. Yes, I stuck all of my Millie. Millie Willy.
So,
With Ori has been going on a diet, the diet of Millie. You gotta eat Millie, of course. Millie counts as keto. Cannibalism technically counts as keto because wouldn't, I don't know. Would there be, depending on what the person eats, maybe? That's actually interesting to think about, Millie Willy. Yeah, I saw what I said, Millie Willy. I would eat her, Millie Willy, if you know what I'm saying. Ha ha ha. Oh, hi, Mari. Hey, Mari. So interesting to come in on. Yeah. Do you think cannibalism is ketogenic? Because like steak and stuff is ketogenic, right? Because it's got 0 carbs. Do you think cannibalism is? I want to know if I can eat Millie on my diet. Very curious. With a deep breath, I pull my arm out from behind me and shove it directly in front as fast as I'm able. It's not an extravagant arrangement, but I tried my best to pick out something she'd like given what was available. I don't think so, but cannibalism is a metaphor of love. Damn it! I love Millie, but I don't know if I want to break my diet so fast just to consume her. I still can't bring myself to meet her eyes, choosing instead to train my gaze to the floor as I deliver my ramblings. Comes into stream. Hey guys, what do you think of cannibalism as a diet?
I think I love you, Millie. I don't want things to
What?
end after a semester together. Would you like to go out sometime?
I feel like I feel like that one pic of the chick eating a shit ton of shut up. That's eating like a shit ton of cake, being fisted in her face. You gotta get that one Ellen game that has cannibalism. Sorry, what? Please tell me what it is. I want to buy it right now. I love you before official is crazy. Yeah, I know, right? You missed it. They said it on the bridge together. She's like, I think I love you, Olive. And then they were like, I think I love you too. Oh, with an r/relationship advice. Just got a girlfriend. Any tips on what to do? They have okay, the way Olive talks, they have an airy cadence. It's like, just got a girlfriend. I heard that too. I totally wasn't tearing up. I was not tearing up, actually. I think I'm just too traumatized to cry at anything. So let's hope that apparently, without a voice, it's so good. Without a voice, yeah, because somebody fucking ate them. Okay, let me put it on my wish list. That's gonna be the next stream. It's canon cannibalism. I'm so excited. Oh, whoa, it's only $7.50? What the fuck? It's free, but there's an upgrade for $3. Yeah, it's $7.50 AED. Hell yeah. I'm buying it right now. My non-binary partner is a redditor. Shut up! I told the Studio Ellen Discord about y'all bullying the characters. They're not impressed. I told them about how y'all called Caprice Joker, and they're not impressed. They're like, you're gonna feel so bad in the next act when you find out more about Caprice. Whoa. Why are you snitching? I just fucking spat all over myself. I'm too giddy. I'm too giddy. You need to be nice to them. Exactly, exactly. Okay, I bought the game. I got the game. I got the full I got the blooming edition. Oliver's a Joker. Oliver's a Joker. Why so curious? I'm the woker, baby. Okay, do I play the free one first? Yeah, no, it's DLC. Okay. I got it. We are being nice. It's not like we said fuck. I need to say that in the Discord. Hold on. I'm getting so fucking distracted. Twofold stream be like 30% gameplay, not 70% bullying Olive because they act like a redditor. Not even Heather would use 4chan, literally. Okay, back. Serious. Calm down. I keep my eyes firmly trained on anywhere but her as I wait for a response. Freaking Millie just faded away in the background. I don't know what I'm expecting. We had decided to make things legitimate out on the bridge and confirm things the morning after, but I still find my heart beating out of my chest regardless. I wait for an answer, but nothing ever comes. Did she not get what I'm trying to do? Am I just being dumb? Oh, wouldn't be the first time, I guess. Ugh, how was I smoother in a fake relationship then? My mind goes blank as a hand develops mine. My eyes finally shoot up as I meet hers again, and I'm met with a heavy blush mirroring mine. I'm sure, and a large warm smile that I feel like I haven't seen from her in forever.
I'd love to.
Ooh. My cat's meowing at my door. Go away. I'm playing an LGBT game. Arr. I don't have a response past loosening my grip on the poor flowers, relinquishing them to their new owner. Only after they're out of my hands do I notice the small imperfections from afar. A slight wilt on a single petal, unpleasant trim from where a flower meets stem. Nevertheless, Millie gazes to them fondly, slowly admiring them.
Guess that's that then.
Are you gonna kiss?
What can I say? You won me over.
You won me over with your redditorness. Even as she speaks, she never looks up to face me directly, still enamored by her gift.
That story of yours was something else, you know. That last chapter was a real tearjerker.
If you're a cat and that's thinner than most, shut the fuck up. He literally is. He's so fucking tiny. I don't even think like 3 Monties could be the size of Mr. Mo. She cradles the I can't. Okay, I'm fine. She cradles the bouquet in her arm, allowing her to easily remove a lone flower, a faded pink rose. With all of the care and the tenderness that I lacked when shoving the flowers in her face, she gently presents it to me.
I'm really looking forward to see where you take it next.
I'm not much of a writer, but I'll try not to disappoint.
My writing class is over. Done. With any luck, I'll never have to step inside that room again. Even after my passing grade, I still never felt confident in my ability to put words on paper. Not really. And for the first time, I find myself excited to start on the story. How could I not be with a co-author like her? Okay, cheeseball. A few days later. Oh, alright. Several days later. The last rays of sunlight are just barely peeking from the window, the cold writing club room struggling to warm up again after the winter break. After moving out and finally getting some space to breathe from all the pressure in her life, I thought the last thing Millie would want to do would be to start up the writing club again. Yet, here we are, sticking the same schedule that she made before break even started. Alternate universe where Olive gets interested in rapping because of their... You are horrible. Leave them alone. She sets out a message yesterday to the group, mixed reception. Heather was the first to reply, sending out a sarcastic yay. Darren never responded, and Tanya sent it in almost too many happy face emotes.
New year, new club, huh?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I meant it to sound optimistic, but nothing about Millie's smile seems hopeful.
Hey, come on. Don't disappear into your head. It'll be fine. Millie?
Sorry, I know you're trying to help. I don't want to get my hopes up. Not that I'm trying to be all doom and gloom, but I'm a little tired of trying to make it perfect just in case it'll resonate this time. Whatever will happen, will happen. I'm just going to enjoy it. That'll have to be enough.
Millie gives me a reassuring look. No fake smile but measured body language in sight. She takes a sip of coffee and gets back to tidying up the room. I can't think of a single thing that could be fun about leading this writing club. On the other hand, there must be something besides pride keeping Millie here. I'm all over it a bit, deciding not to press. Whatever it is, I'll find out soon enough. I'm gonna guess her mum made the original writing club. And that's why she doesn't want it to die. Because if it dies, then it means her mum died forever.
Thank you 3 for making it. I know it's been a while,
Holy
so
shit!
how about we start
Heather's
with a simple
actually
warm-up
there!
exercise?
Whoa! Holy fuck. Darren didn't even come! Darren, why? Fucking Heather came out of all people.
Ugh. I barely even like stretching. Can't we do one of those word games?
Yeah, Millie, I think this club is at its best when you act like a preschool teacher. How about we practice phonetics?
Too busy burning his fedora. Oh yeah, that's what. Oh, when I told the Studio Ellen Discord about about Darren having a fedora, they were like, yeah, he tried on, look at himself in the mirror, and then immediately burn it afterwards. A shame that he ever tried it. Yeah, he probably like showed up. I fucking hate that yeah from Heather. Listen, all right, she's actually here. Darren is busy arguing on social media about video games. Okay, what social media does Darren use? That's what I want to know. Millie, I feel like Millie's an Instagram girly. I don't know. I get that vibes. Like, you'd think Tumblr because she's a writer, or Twitter. No, I get Instagram girly vibes. Reddit, video games, news threads. Ugh. Darren gives nostalgia critic. Oh, we need to leave Darren alone.
Do you ever shut your...
Cut it out or leave. We're not doing this today.
Maybe Heather's such a bitch because she actually has a crush on Millie. Maybe she actually has a crush on Millie, and maybe that's why she's such a bitch. Ever think about that? Millie closes the book she was reading, giving both Tanya and Heather a firm glare. Tanya sighs and mutters an apology, shifting to sit in a slightly more attentive posture. Heather scoffs loudly.
Leave? And what? You'll stand here talking to an empty room?
We get it. You want to fuck.
I just want one meeting where we can try to be adults who share a common love for the craft.
Ah, my heart's bleeding. Really?
I'm not fighting with you, Heather.
We can just move on to that exercise.
Oh, you're still here. Failing another class?
Okay, Heather, you can...
Leave? Again with that? Then what? You'll kick out Tanya for not respecting the art enough? You're acting real high and mighty today. Darren's already bailed. You don't have anyone left to try and impress.
She says his name of extra vitriol. Something about Darren not being here seems to have sparked an additional ear in Heather. She harshly tilts her head to the empty seat in the room. Still, she stands and takes a pen out of Millie's hand in one motion. With a flourish, she writes her name on the club attendance sheet on the podium. Heather slams the door behind her on the way out, leaving Millie, Tanya, and I in the wake of tense silence. The rest of the club went by a little smoother, but Tanya was obviously out of it. Millie sprung back surprisingly quickly after Heather's exit, shifting into a couple of short writing exercises before doing a group prompt. The three of us took turns developing a story one paragraph at a time. Mostly. Millie wrote her paragraphs, and while I struggled to do a few lines, Tanya basically gave up after one sentence. Right at the end of the session, Darren texted in several times, apologizing for missing the meeting after a nap gone wrong. On her way out, Tanya invited Millie and I out to a bar. Millie declined, so here we are instead, at my apartment, home. Damn it! If Millie... I have wine in my fridge. If Millie said yes, I could drink some of my Bellini. Why is Olive never in pajamas?
That's what I said! Can you even believe it?
Not again. Look, she said no. She said no, she's not drinking, alright? That's what I said! Mr. Mo pursed pleasantly. Mr. Mo oh my god, that's a tongue twister. Mr. Mo pursed pleasantly. Mr. Mo pursed pleasantly. Mr. Mo pursed pleasantly. Mr. Mo pursed fuck's sake. Mr. Mo purrs pleasantly, sprawling out into Millie's lap and pushing his head into her hand with every pet.
That was...
Cute.
Bad. Yeah.
She shrugs.
Are you doing okay?
You can hear my cat meowing at my door again. Shut up! Pleu! She thinks over... Ooh. Ooh. My cat's literally going pleu at my door. She thinks over the question in her head a few times. Then she rests her head against mine, nuzzling slightly. Her hair is soft and fluffy, smelling of coconut shampoo.
Yeah, actually. I am. It's good to be home.
Her voice melts the air as Mr. Mo gives a big yawn, stretches so wide he ends up halfway on her lap and mine. When we leave the writing club, she didn't bother writing down a date for the next meeting. At first. Instead, we spoke about other things. What to do for lunch, and how we need to buy paper towels, or even just the weather. I settled in close to Millie and run my hand over Mr. Mo's back, shedding his white fur all over the couch.
Thanks, by the way.
For what?
For bringing the coffee. And even if the meeting itself wasn't great, I still...
She pauses and shakes her head.
I just mean thank you for always doing your best alongside me, too.
Aww. If we weren't dating, I'd probably able to come up with a better response. If we weren't dating? Whoa. To improvise whatever would make a good story. To give a reply further arcs. I'm not actually good at any of that. The thought of sharing how happy she makes me, how she gave me the strength, how comfortable this all is sitting together. It melts together in a tangled mess of new emotions that I don't even have the words for yet.
I love you, Millie.
I love you too, Olive.
Kiss, 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 kiss. Kiss, dang it. A day of classes comes and goes. I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things, the winter break lingering on my mind, but college is slowly starting to feel normal again. If only that were entirely good news. The sense of normalcy returning, sure, but that's no due in small part to the writing club continuing barely hanging on by a thread. I'm not sure why I was expecting some sort of miracle and the attendance to pick back up, but those hopes are quickly dashed regardless. After what she went through over the holidays, she really just needed one day where the club came together. I knew she wouldn't get it, but I don't know. Millie's still offering to drive me to and from campus, so I'm glad we get to spend that time together at very least. I know it's not the same to her. Just as I'm thinking about how I'm going to kill time until she's out of her last class, the answer taps me on the shoulder.
Hey, you busy?
I wanted to ask how he found me, with how much time I spent pacing back and forth throughout the halls, sorting my thoughts. I guess it'd be inevitable if he had been looking long enough.
Not really. What's up?
I just wanted to poke your brain about the club for a bit.
His timing couldn't be any better, or worse, depending on where this is going.
Oh?
Yeah. So...
His natural shyness is one thing, but the hesitation here feels different from the usual. Enough to put me on edge at least.
It's not gonna last, huh?
Yeah, well, it would help if you actually showed up, you fucking... I don't even know how to answer that. The easy answer is no, but I can't bring myself to admit it. Not yet.
What makes you say that?
Just, you know, the lack of attendance. That's partially my fault. And also some of the others in general.
You can just say Heather.
Yeah.
He scratches the back of his neck in some mix of resignation and hopelessness.
You want to help salvage it, right? Did you have any ideas?
That's not quite the direction I was expecting.
Why do you ask?
I don't know. I mean, you helped drag me in there, and I've enjoyed talking to Millie. I'm not sure if you see it the same way, but I, consider both of you friends.
Oh, Darren! He struggles to get the words out, but the sincerity of it is enough to get a smile out of me. I wish Millie were around to hear it.
Well, I appreciate it. And I'm sure she would too.
I need to put cream on my arm. With the offer open, I'd be fool to at least not discuss it. I lay myself against the wall, trying to put my thoughts in order. Darren's fresh off of r/relationship advice. Friends club is failing. What can I do to help? Shut the fuck up. Oh, it's so true though.
I've been thinking about it a lot. You can probably imagine.
Yeah, I bet.
And I've got nothing to show for it.
Oh.
His sigh is immediate. I say I don't know what to do, but there is one small thread I haven't pulled at yet. I'm just afraid to see what happens after the initial tug.
I have someone we could ask, though. Maybe.
As expected, the door's unlocked. It's dead silent on the other side too, so it's definitely not because of an ongoing lesson. I hesitate before committing to turning the handle the rest of the way. I could be making things infinitely worse by trying this. Darren's posture, El Goblino.
Olive?
It's fine. Sorry.
Determined not to spook Darren any more than I have, I take a breath and turn the handle. The room's almost entirely empty, but it looks like the beginnings of club meetings scattered around the desk. The only occupant is near the back, scrolling through her phone with a frustrated look on her face. Well, that's a good start. At the very least, she stops what she's doing and makes her way over to us, so the fear of being ignored outright is gone.
Do I even want to ask?
Nothing bad, I promise. Millie doesn't even know we're here.
Oh, wait, I recognize you. From that meeting last semester.
I see my reputation precedes me.
Her dry delivery almost gets a laugh out of me. It's not the trip at Caprice I recognized from our first art class together, but she's not the hostile one I was bracing for either.
Darren Baker.
Caprice Shifton. Nice to meet ya.
Darren, oh my god, remember when Darren went to shake Millie's hand and it looked like he was just grabbing her butt? Holy shit. Wait, hold up. Okay. The two shake hands when Caprice returns to a normal standing position. She seems a bit more relaxed. If nothing else, Darren's helped break the ice perfectly.
So what's up?
Well, has Millie talked about the state of the club at all? Like, honestly?
I know it's limping along. Why?
Well, was barely doing that anymore.
Uh-huh.
So, I was wondering if you had any ideas on how to help. Since your club is managing fine, I mean.
Caprice closes her eyes and tilts her head to the side a bit, as if trying to shake out a thought.
We're fighting, you know. I'm the last person you should be asking about this stuff.
Which is why you should know how bad it is, seeing as how we're here.
Is she wearing jeans with her skirt, or are these leggings? And inhale. A few seconds. Exhale. Her head rights itself and her eyes open.
Back when the art club started, it was just Allison, Eileen, and I.
Right.
Ours isn't really officially recognized by the campus, so I'm not sure if it's any different. But I think your numbers are probably fine,
jeans.
even if it's just barely.
They look like jeans too. Ew. I've never seen her so serious before. No mincing words, no drastic shifts in volume, just her.
So why doesn't it feel that way, do you think?
At the end of the day, a club's just a group of people who share an interest and like being around each other. The first thing isn't even as important as the second.
There's a line at her thighs, I think it's jeans. I need to ask in the Discord. I'm asking. It's probably Capri's. What the fuck is Capri's? I only know like Capri Sun. Okay, I asked. We'll find out one day.
Millie has enough people to stay afloat, but they hate each other. It can't work like that.
And if we just made it so it was Millie, Olive, and I, it'd be a one-man show in a semester's time.
That's not an option. It's just a delayed death. Everything Caprice has said makes sense, but it really just makes things feel even more hopeless than it was before.
Olive,
Yeah?
don't repeat what I'm about to say. If you do, I'll know.
Yes, ma'am.
Giving me a quick scan, she must find something in my posture to earn her trust as she begins to speak.
Okay, I know how much the club means to her. I can't stand being in the same room as her right now, but I wouldn't ever try to take that away from her. If there's anything I could offer that help, I'd do it. Consider it a standing offer even. But as is right now, I'm sorry. If anything comes to mind, I'll let you know, promise.
I know. Thanks. Your secret's safe with me.
Millie's lucky to have both of you.
Hey, same thing to you. Not a word.
Yes. Okay.
Here's the Caprice I know. Her sudden shift in volume causing Darren to jump. Even when I know what to expect from her, she manages to shock me too.
Good luck, you two. I mean it.
We nod and exchange our goodbyes, Caprice leaving us with a soft smile as we close the door behind us. The club is doomed. Things will get worse before they actually get better. But hopefully at the end of all this, Millie will have Caprice. A few days later. Oh, is that so?
Didn't you already eat?
Don't believe his lies. If he tricks you even once, it'll be months before you get any peace.
Oh! Baby! Baby! Oh! Okay. I got the verdict in if she's wearing jeans under her skirt. And you know what the chat said? What the Discord said? They said that's just her legs, big Smurf. She's a big Smurf. I only just found out there's a prequel for the fucking game. Okay. She got Jean for legs, jegs. Okay, go back to Mr. Mo. What's good, gang? Hi, EXO. I'm crying. I'm not actually crying. This game won't make me cry. It sees Mr. Mo make little baby eyes. Ooh. It almost got a tear out of me. I will be real. I almost had a kerfuffle. But look at him, he's just a baby. Mr. Mo stares up at me, his eyes wide as saucers. He stretches out his body long enough to knead at my socks before rolling over on his stomach. Chubby baby. He's so...
You look so hungry, though.
He's starving, please. He's starving, man.
He ate.
I'm wasting away.
Don't be fooled by the ramblings of big creature. La criatura. I'm wasting away.
You're doing voices for him?
I just need a little extra wet food to make it through the night.
This fucking bitch. Oh, strangles.
Olive.
Sorry, buddy. Looks like she's willing to let you starve.
I love Dodovu's voice when they're talking to animals. That's me, by the way. You're Mr. Mo, or you feed me. I don't know. I think you already ate, man. Speaking of, I'm so fucking hungry. I'm about to get Mr. Mo up on this bitch. You know what I feed my cats? Mince. You know what I'm gonna eat for dinner? Mince. Ugh. Heartbreaking. Local cat acts as... Local cat has never been fed in its entire life, says local cat. I wish I was an animal so Dodovu could speak to me like that. I know I said this last stream, but I'll say it again. Use your pet voice for me, Dodovu. I'd bark and or meow, whatever you want. I'm gonna kill myself.
Doctor's orders, Mo.
She jingles a small toy in his direction. A red shrimp filled with catnip and a belt tied around its tail. It hits the ground with a feeble chime. Mr. Mo stares at the toy for a solid minute before making a slow, pathetic leap at it, his attempt at swindling his second dinner forgotten. No mince. Jingles keys minds. No, yeah, mince. Mince. I don't feed my cats fucking mince! Hello? What? I feed them mince meat, not fucking mince. Chat reflects streamer. Chat is fucking stupid.
You can't be such a pushover with him. That's why he's, medically speaking, rotund.
Rotund. I hear mince when you say that. Fuck you! I love Australia. Aussie accent. Fucking oath, cunt! Shit yourself. Rotund. Okay.
I won't go against his diet plan. Don't worry.
He just needs a little snack.
I will feel extremely bad about it, though.
Really gives her a signed sigh.
Me too. But as his parents, we have to be strong.
What if you read it with an Aussie accent? What if I gave Olive an Aussie accent? I can't. That would be so horrible. Shit yourself now! Go full on bogan! Puffy. Fuck, it's a public holiday! Fucking shit! I was gonna be like, Puffy, send me money to order me beer and I will put on the full on bogan accent after I have a beer. I can't, it's a fucking public holiday. Shit myself. Public holiday, yeah, it's Australia Day today, so I don't celebrate it though. I never have. But so for BRB checking Uncle Dan's it wouldn't be fucking open. I've got the lady, but that's not the point. I've got I have my friend bought, when he was over, he bought disgusting white wine. Actually I'm gonna go get it. But we'll try it together and then I'll put on the bogan accent. They all close at 7 p.m. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's 7:26 here. Puffy, if you send me $10 on Ko-Fi, I will finish the game. I will finish the game with an Australian accent. They were open. Oh, yuck. I have a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc, Cradle Bay. A crisp zesty and fresh Sauvignon Blanc, packed right full of green grape, green apple, tropical fruit flavors. Perfect paired with fish and chips or a grilled chicken salad. I'm gonna take a sip of it. Is this, no, but it's like too fancy. This is like Kath and Kim level of bogan. This isn't like proper bogan. I will continue the accent. Fuck, I'm invested in this, alright. Do I want to ruin it? I will ruin it for $20. I will do it for $20. Not $10, I'm not that cheap. For $20, I shall do it. But until then, no. We'll go with the Donovu Skinwalker.
I'll try.
And there's going to be a really emotional scene to the number one up, never mind. There's a really emotional scene too. I could do that in a full bogan accent. Like, we're going to be crying apparently. We're going to be shitting ourselves from crying. And I could be doing that in a bogan accent. I'll do a test. I'll do a test. I won't do it for the whole game. But for $20, I'll do it for the rest of the game. Mr. Mo completes his hunt successfully, laying on top of his toy and purring loudly in the corner of the room. Fucking oath, cunt.
As his parents, huh?
Olive's like, his parents, he's my son. That's my fat fucking chud son. My chudling. That's my fat fucking chudling. That was the best possible line to test. Oh, look up at the loaf fast asleep. His bloody paws completely hidden under his blanket of fur. Millie shifts next to me, adjusting her braid and laughing, colour reaching her face. Fucking oath.
Sorry, was that weird to say? I just meant since we're both taking care of him and living together and dating.
Can we kiss already? Fuck. Kiss. 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 Fuck. Her fucking face lights up red and she reflexes her bloody fingers slightly as she mutters under her breath, counting.
We've jumped ahead a lot of steps before we've even, well, anything, haven't we?
Is she thinking about sex? Like, unironically, quickly, is she thinking about sex right now?
Sorry, ignore my earlier question.
She
It's
was!
definitely weird.
It's fine. I don't mind. At all. I was just thinking it's cute.
Cute?
What do you mean before we're even anything, though? We have been dating for a few months.
Before we even anything, they were thinking, nah, she's thinking about,
That
like...
doesn't count. I mean, like, well, we've been living together before we've even been on a date. A proper one.
Ah, okay. She was talking about dates, not sex. Okay. I still got the wine next to me. I don't know. I don't particularly want to drink it. A proper date. A proper fucking date? In all of our escape plans, Millie has mentioned a lot of dates when I was talking to her. A lot of dates. What? What? I'm having a stroke. In all of our escape plans, Millie has mentioned a lot of dates I was taking her on. To the zoo, to the fucking movies, to a book signing event, to even more obscure places like an espresso tasting tour. Bloody hell. Okay, we'll go back to Skinwalker Dot. I will go back to Skinwalker Dot for $5. If you send me... if you send me $5 right this second, I will go back to Skinwalker Dot. Chat, we're being held hostage for $5. Marketing 101. Yeah, literally. You want me to do my Skinwalker voice? I will do it for $5. Come on, it's right there. Come on, bloody hell, it's right fucking there, isn't it, cunt? It's a fucking right there. It's right there. It's right there. Support me. co-fi.com/oryx_v. It's fucking right there, isn't it? It's bloody right there. Do it. Do it. Do it and you have a laugh. Are you having a fucking laugh, eh? Bob's your fucking uncle. Yeah. Do it. This is meant to be serious. It's meant to be serious. It seems silly in retrospect having a traditional romance was part of our whole act, yet neither of us really seem to bloody care about it. At least from what Millie's told me, it's just something she thinks that makes a good bloody story. Still, may as well do things the right fucking way, little bloody steps at a time, right?
Let's have a date tonight.
Millie blinks, surprised by my sudden introduction of plans for the evening. Butterfly flips in my stomach. Butterfly does a fucking backflip in my stomach, but... Oh, yeah, no, yeah, fucking cunt. Oh, no, wait, it's too... No, but it's like, my bogan is like a South Australian bogan that sounds more like a British bogan. Butterfly is flipping me bloody stomach. I don't know. I don't think I sound that Australian, but apparently to others I do. The ability to say romantic things came easily. When it was pretend it had to remain natural, now it's real, but the sudden overwhelming shyness is impossible to power through. I instinctively adjust my glasses just a little long time my bloody face.
Oh, not that I don't want to, of course, but we don't have to do this tonight just because I brought it up.
It's not just that. I want to have a date with you. I just realized I should have suggested it earlier.
Thank you, Puffy, for funding the investigation. Thank you, Puffy, for funding the investigation. Tips so yummy. Tips so yummy. Tips so yummy. I should actually backtrack that. Please don't say tip is so yummy. That is disturbing. I think that was disgusting. Never say that again. Tips so yummy. Thank you, Puffy. I will go back to my Skinwalker. Wait, hold up. I gotta see the exact amount first. Okay, it was $5. reserved for AO. That's reserved for Oryx AO3. Okay, it's back to Dodo Skinwalker. We didn't get $20. We got $5. Hello? Her smile finds its way to Millie's face, and she leans back on the nearby counter, tilting her head up to the side as she thinks.
Where should we go then?
I glance at the clock on the wall. It's hour hand keep creeping. Oh my god. I can't fucking... The bogan infected my brain. I glance at the clock on the wall. It's an hour hand creeping closer to 4.
It'd probably be hard to get any last-minute reservations now, huh?
Not that we could afford anywhere fancy anyway.
Fake dating was really the best in that regard. Your dad must have thought I'm loaded with all the nights out we had.
Maybe we could do something here?
Here? In the apartment? Are you sure you don't want to go out anywhere or anything?
I need to get this squeak. I can't get this squeak. Are you sure you don't want to go out anywhere or anything? No, I can't get this squeak.
Is that okay?
Are you sure you want to go out anywhere or anything?
Yeah, I'd love to. I just figured you'd be more into,
I'd love to.
you know, bigger things.
I just figured you'd be more into, you know, bigger things. Penis joke.
Fake girlfriend Millie's tastes are a lot more expensive than mine. It's way harder to argue with someone who has plans to go out than it is to ask them to put off a cozy movie night.
Guess I was a little bit off. Still, cozy date night sounds like a dream.
Then, at least let me prepare dinner for us. It's finally our first date, what the readers have been waiting for. I have to set the tone for the rest of the story and all that.
You're such a fucking nerd! You're such a fucking chud!
Oh? You're such a romantic.
Yeah, we'll go with that. He learned that from r/relationship. They learned that from r/relationship advice. Romantic chud. I still need to make a fic with these two. I've only done it for Caprice and Olive. Oh, please, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. My non-binary partner is a romantic chud. Melly fixes a stray piece of hair, same movement, looking herself over. Her brows knit together before she quickly bounces back to the present, giving me a heart-skipping smile.
Well, I think I'll take the opportunity to go get us some refreshments. See you in an hour or two?
Is she gonna come back with beer? Then I actually have to drink the wine next to me.
Sounds perfect.
Please, please get something non-alcoholic, please. For the love of God. I don't want to drink the Southern Blanc. Melly begins gathering things, flitting from one shelf to another, to the next as she grabs more trinkets she's left around the apartment. From a phone to a wallet to her keys, she bounces to and from, putting them in her pockets. She's scattered them like a fucking atom bomb. White wine is the worst. Yeah, he got it for cooking, but he didn't end up using it, I don't think. So, it's my problem now. In the meanwhile, I rummage through my hour? Hold on, I want to get that cadence. In the meanwhile, I rummage through my fridge, trying to put together a meal in my head as I go. I hear Millie give Mr. Mo pets and tell him not to beg me for any scraps while I'm cooking. After that, she leaves in the absence of sound and the door locking, reminding me once again that I need to get her a key. Pulling out a selection of ingredients from the fridge, I get to work. Okay, Millie, got that Kazuma themed winter fit. The aroma of garlic, onion, and bell pepper. Ew, bell pepper! Wafts through the kitchen as the vegetables complete cooking and splashed with seasoned olive oil. The shrimp cooked on the side just in case, swim a mixture of lemon juice and salt. The color the color already a beautiful pink. I dumped the fettuccine into a colander and sink and ducking my head away from the scene as it billows up. Mr. Mo yells in protest at my feet, scent of seafood reminding him how he's only eaten 3 bowls of food so far. The food sizzles with a new vigor as I put the leftovers, water, noodles into the vegetables, stirring them together as I move the pan across the flame. I season the food all together once more, adding a bit of lemon juice as a final touch before covering the pan with the lid, turning the heat down low.
Phew!
Whew! As confident as I am in this sort of cooking, the only other person I've tried cooking for, really cooking for, not just as a job, has been my mom. Even then, it's usually the same few recipes that I already know she enjoys. For Millie, this is kind of a leap, a mindful one. I hope a leap nonetheless. As much as she's commented on wanting more seafood, and as much as she loves pasta, it's entirely possible she's not a fan of shrimp or bell peppers, or even lemon. Still, my gut says that she'll like it. In a move completely unlike me, I decided to trust it. I wiped the sweat off my forehead. The setup was pretty quick, taking me less time than I expected. Checking my phone, there's no word from Millie yet either.
I wonder if I still have those candles Mom left.
Ooh. I'm sure I have something to decorate with. Despite my mom's best attempt at me getting brighten up the place, I've been stowing all the trappings into a hall closet, promising to get it later. Better now than never, I suppose.
Well, I did my best, Mr. Mo. What do you think? Thanks.
Placements at the table are definitely spring themed, pastel flowers and sun rays adorning the entire design. The candle are some cheap tea lights that my mom left me for the holidays last year, and the only place that I have lifted out of the early 80s. Most sits like a British geezer. Oh my god! You need to like put like a little, like the little British hat on top of Mr. Mo. Oh my god. That would be so cute. Fairy lights around the room at least provide a nice ambience. Sparse as they are. I don't have time to change my mind about it. Millie's familiar rhythmic knock sounds from the door before she enters. It's unlocked state the norm for now. Brexit, no.
I'm home!
She's got glasses on!
Welcome back.
I turn around and to my surprise, spectacled. What a fucking funny word. Spectacled Millie closes the door behind her. She subconsciously adjusts her glasses when she meets my gaze, quickly breaking eye contact and darting her gaze towards the floor.
Those contacts have been giving me a headache for ages. Figured now's as good a time as any to make a change, even if I look dorky.
You're saying it to like Captain Dork over here, hello?
Dorky, huh?
With an exaggerated frown, I remove my glasses and turn them over in my hand as if contemplating the destruction. Millie smiles. Maybe? It's hard to see. She swipes them out from my hands before placing them back on my face.
They look a lot better on you.
I see. What a shame. Guess I'm just a dork by nature.
That was such a Redditor thing to say, my dude.
You know that's not what I mean.
At least I have Mr. Mo. He would never criticize me.
Their fucking pet voice. Oh my god, it drives me insane. It's so funny. He would never criticize me.
I assure you his meows at mealtime are not very kind.
She turns the table and places a brown paper bag on top, unfolding it in one smooth movement. It reveals 2 slices of cake, each glazed with strawberry and vanilla buttercream.
Ta-da! I brought dessert! They're from a bakery by my dad's shop. I couldn't let you have all the fun putting our date together.
She said she was gonna get us refreshments. Where are our drinks? As she says that, she does look around the room, her eyes basically shining. Unimpressive as I thought it was, Millie said with a content sigh.
You really went all out, huh?
I wish I could do more. Can I take your jacket?
Actually, could you turn around?
Huh?
Just for a minute. This is all so nice and thoughtful. At least let me have this.
Are you naked underneath that? Kellis whispers out to play. Hello? Is she naked? The way that she says that makes it sound like that she's naked underneath. What the fuck? Here, let me get comfortable again. My heart leaps out of my chest. How am I supposed to react to that? I forget how to speak. Instead, I manage a stiff nod and turn around, closing my eyes for good measure. I hear the sounds of her jacket buttons unclipping and realize she moves over to the coat hanger, that she must be wearing heels. After a few more moments shuffling, she clears her throat. Hello?
Okay, ready.
Whoa! Twirls hair. Wait, hold up. Let me like follow him. Damn! Millie smiles before me, her eyes lighting up with the fraction of the candles on the table next to us and the string of twinkle lights above us. Bomboclat! Her braid is twisted slightly, resting just behind her shoulder, and a loose bundle framing her face with a few loose strands.
I'm really excited for our date tonight. Thank you for setting it up for us.
I would like to see what is under your dress, ma'am.
You're gorgeous.
Olive, thank you. I stopped home to... Well, I just wanted to...
She blushes, shaking her head slightly and squeezing my hands.
Shall we?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I look like a fucking bum. Hello? Let me at least put on something nice as well. It's not specifically the dress or her hair or even her glasses. As Millie is before me, the air of confidence and comfort that I've never seen her is making her so beautiful. There's a comfort and relaxation to it, despite all the occasion. I think, and I hope, Millie feels it too. As romantic as the night is, something about being able to share an evening together so intentionally and together is more important than any other reason. I pull out the chair for her and sit across to her at the table. Without further ado, I serve her plates and we have our first dinner date. Ew. So glad someone else thought the scene was gonna get freaky. I expected her
I'm
to
so
be fully
full.
naked.
That was amazing. Thank you for cooking.
It was my pleasure. I definitely overate too.
We share a small groan and laugh. The outside air is refreshing. Cold, but not unsufferable. After eating our waiting pasta, Millie suggests we walk it off. The night air is filled with lights from the leftover holiday decorations, and street lamps, and yet it's like the only two people in the world.
So, how's everything?
Is that an attempt at small talk?
Listen, I learned it from r/relationship advice. Leave me alone.
Only if you want it to be.
Uh-huh.
She giggles, walking a bit closer to me. I extend a hand to her, which she takes, swinging it between us with each step.
Well, I don't know if I have a single word for it. It's like at Christmas when I saw the painting, everything that was held together like a house of cards just sort of collapsed. Everything that's happened after, you finding me, us moving in together, and now our date, it feels like it's building back up.
Aww. She pauses long enough for me to be unsure that she's going to continue. In the distance, the plaza lights are coming into view, filling the horizon with a warm glow.
Can I ask what you mean exactly? Oh, what's being built back up, I mean.
Stability, I guess.
She looks up towards the sky. I follow her gaze, trying to see what she sees. The stars aren't really visible. They never are, not here. Only a few bright ones manage to peek out through the pollution of light and clouds, and the rest are airplanes or radio towers flying by.
Ever since my mom passed, I've always felt unbalanced. Like I was this close to falling one way or another. She was my rock. Every morning we had breakfast together, every night we read together, and one day she was gone. I didn't know what to do or who I was, except that I wanted to be a writer someday, so I focused on my education. I poured all of my heart into my schoolwork, even though,
Ow,
honestly,
fuck, I
I'm
hit
just
my
not very
mic.
good at it. It's only through hours and hours of hard work and tears that I am where I am now. It's why I was drawn to you.
Me?
My pathetic performance in school was a positive.
No, not exactly. I know what it's like to feel like everything is crashing down, and so much of this doesn't come naturally. It's a lot. But I always had caprice. Honestly, if you'd chosen the art club, you might have been in better hands.
I didn't want you. I'm in the best hands. You're pathetic. Everything is positive.
I never imagined you would struggle with that kind of thing.
It comes in waves. It was really hard in middle school, but I managed to find a way to power through. Even when I didn't want her to, Caprice had been pushing me forward, helping me study and still find the time and energy to pursue writing.
But then, the engagement happened.
Exactly. I felt like I had made a terrible mistake because I realized just how much I had relied on her. I love her, I do. She's my sister, whether her parents got married or not. I wish she understood that, but she either can't or won't. But Olive, with you, I feel like we're in this together. I helped you get through writing, sure, but that's all it was. All of your accomplishments are still your own. I felt like I owed every single one of my own dreams and successes to someone else. Do you get what I mean?
I think so. In a way, at least. I don't think... No. I know I couldn't have passed that semester without you there. But I don't think that was a bad thing. You were there when I needed you. I felt relieved when you asked me to help you get some space once in a while. It was like I could finally return the favor in some way.
The plaza is quiet. The dusting of snow falling, melting as soon as it reaches the ground. I try to read her expression. Her eyes are warm, but that lingering sadness I've come to know has returned. I want to backpedal, tell her that she'll never need to worry about owing someone else anything, but It's not true. I owe so much of where I am to her, to my professors, to my mom.
We're supposed to help each other. That's all I mean. Your confidence and energy, finding yourself, that makes me so happy. I just still want you to be able to turn to me because I love you.
I'm not easy to have as a partner, you know. I need time to work things out, to think them through. I don't always know what I want.
I'll wait for you. I hope you believe me when I say I love you for who you are. I love you enough to trust you'll tell me when you're ready.
My heart skips in my chest at the thought. It's easy to say, but I understand where she's coming from. It's scary to allow yourself to be loved, especially when it requires effort and inconvenience. But through Millie, I've come to understand that having someone you love is a gift. Having someone you love burden you is a gift. I want her to rely on me. I want to rely on her too.
Is dating me what you want right now?
I try to ask this delicately, to make sure. We came together at a tumultuous time, and I wanted to know that more than anything that it's okay if she feels otherwise.
It is.
She responds softly, but the dedication in her words leaves no room for doubt.
I love you, Olive. I want to think about everything we've spoken about. But I at least want you to know I'm very happy spending our time together like this. I'm happy with you.
I'm happy with you too.
Can I,
She stops herself, glancing away. The giant holiday tree behind us illuminates her with a golden light.
Can I kiss you?
Her unfinished question finds its way to me. She turns to me in surprise and nods, color reaching her face.
please do.
I love visual novels. I love when they just fade out like that. Okay. I feel her lace our hands together, the hands we've been holding for each other this entire time. I cup her face with my free hand. She leads in, her foggy breath mixing with the space between us. A proper kiss. The idea rings in my head. My lips reach hers in a movement I've been thinking about ever since our encounter in the library. And with our connection, she squeezes my hand in hers. Why are you laughing, bruh? I'm watching your stream. Why are you laughing when they're gonna kiss, bruh? That's disrespectful. Look how tiny they are compared to her. Our first date comes to an end. Even if we don't have all the answers or know exactly what tomorrow will bring, I know we love each other. And that's more than enough. The next day. Makes more niece. Olive, Millie got the gorilla strength. Olive is a twink. Leave them alone! Snow covers the ground, but the weather feels pleasant, relatively speaking. So at the very least, it's warm enough to warrant an early morning drive, so I wasn't too surprised when Millie originally pitched the idea. Makes it even more impressive that Olive was managed to carry Millie. Yeah, because they were drunk. You're like, you have superpowers when you're drunk. My concerns rose slightly when she grabbed her mom's journal on the way out the door, and then again when it became obvious where we were going. Junbo comes to the stop off the side of the road, puttering as the engine comes to rest.
We're here.
We hold hands as we slowly make our way across the bridge, both as an act of intimacy and a means to share our warmth. In Millie's other hand is a journal, clutched tightly. Around the halfway point or so, she releases my hand and turns to the horizon, leaning against the railing after gently brushing off some snow into the dancing lights in the waters below. She does the same for a portion of railing beside her, and I take it as a silent invitation to join her. She turns to me and smiles as I take place beside her, but quickly turns her attention back to the book, tracing the star on the cover with her finger.
Sorry for dragging you out here. I've been thinking.
She takes a small breath to give herself the energy to finish her thought.
Well, there's an entry in Mom's journal I'd really like to share with you, and I wanted a clear head to do it.
She turns once more to me, asking for consent to continue with her eyes.
Are you sure?
More sure than I've been about a lot of things recently.
She continues to stare at me. It's only after a few moments I realize she's waiting for a confirmation. I oblige her with a small nod. Not long after, she pushes herself up from the railing before opening her journal to a page she bookmarked.
Page 61. When it's time to let go. I've left a lot of hopes and wishes for you in these pages, but this one is extra important. Sometimes in your life, and sometime soon, you'll realize that things that once made you happy simply don't anymore. When moments like this happen, I want you to know it's okay to let go. In fact, you should. The longer you hold on to a long-faded feeling of joy, the more you'll start to tie it to the bad feelings it's giving you. So, let it go. Let it stay a happy memory, locked in time. Revisit it whenever you want. Just remember that building new experiences on top isn't the same as burying it, okay?
A content sigh leaves her lips as she finishes the final sentence. Her eyes never once leave the page, though.
I wrote a response to her, here at the bottom.
What'd you write?
I could never move on from you.
Oh. Did she ever write back?
She shakes her head, though the movement is so subtle, barely registers as such.
I wrote it after she left us.
Oh, Millie. Every part of me feels compelled to do something. Grab her at the hand, pull her close, anything to narrow the distance between us in this moment. Instead, nothing. I stay locked in place as she hers.
I've read every page of this front to back hundreds of times. I could recite every word of hers by heart. These past few days, though, I find myself revisiting this entry, time and time again. I've read every word, but registered almost none of it, really.
She finally turns her gaze back to me, smiling sweetly. Where I expect to find sadness, I find none. Her face, instead, reflecting a kind of peace I don't think I've ever seen her show. I want to respond, but I find myself just as paralyzed as I was before. I'm not entirely sure where she had intended to take this. The silence doesn't seem to faze her, gently closing a journal before digging back in the coat pocket for her phone. She pulls it out and immediately starts tapping away with her one free hand. Not long after, my phone starts buzzing several small bursts. Millie looks at me expectantly and I hesitantly check my phone as well, feeling of unease overtaking me as I'm wondering what I'm going to be met with. Hello everyone, I'm sorry for the lack of communication lately. I've got an announcement regarding the writing club. Our next meeting is scheduled for this Thursday and it'll be our last. Thank you for understanding and I hope everyone will be there to see the club off. My heart, originally stuck in my throat, drops deep down into my stomach. The club, in my time not knowing it at least, has always been in a dire situation, but I wanted to believe we can make it work. She deserved it, at least. This is a dramatic, sad moment. My cat's meowing in the background. Miku! Meowtron. Mr. Mo!
Millie, you don't have to.
It's okay, Olive. Really.
Miku! Miku! Meow for the camera. Miku. Meow. Up. Meow. So please. She's eating her dinner. Get a meow. She's so unhappy that I'm holding her. I'm like holding her dinner in front of her. Ow! Hey, Luca. Meow, 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 meow. Ugh. Okay. She joins me back on the railing, completely unfazed by the bomb she herself just dropped.
The time between the last meeting and now has been the happiest I've felt in a while. And I've been thinking a lot about if it was worth trying to keep it going.
Ugh, I need to readjust my chair now.
I've decided I think I'm ready to let go. Of this, at least. It's time.
I grip at the railing, even as my fingers protest against the freezing steel.
I really wanted it to work.
As this, she takes a small step towards me, close enough to have our shoulders touch.
I know. Thank you for believing till the very end. It means more than you know.
Nope. She fucking just... Ah! Domestic! She nudged my shoulder, prompting me to meet her eyes.
I know this is the right thing to do, and I feel good about the decision right now. But I know the day of is going to be tough. I hope I can count on you then as much as I have been lately.
For the first time all day, I know exactly what to say.
And every day after.
She breathes a quiet laugh, nods her head and leans in for a kiss in response. A few days later.
Just a little longer. Sorry.
It's fine. Don't worry.
The last day of the writing club is upon us. Tanya popped in for a moment to apologize to Millie, but she didn't stick around. Even Darren didn't show. It's disappointing, but I think Millie and I understand he has his reasons. So, we sit on our desk, the last remnants of the club, staring at nothing in particular on the other side of the window. It's quiet. Quieter than the usual meeting. Millie said little since we arrived to pack things away, but her face says more than any words could. Sorry I couldn't do more. Even if everything else falls down around you, I wanted you to have this more than anything.
I tried, you know. At the end of the semester that it was passed off to me, almost every waking moment during the break was spent preparing.
I know.
Then, the day after classes resumed, I returned to a club a quarter of its size. After a week, it was an eighth. After a month, it was just Heather and I. Tanya only signed on after I started panicking.
Yeah.
I did everything right. It never even occurred to me that it was just a giant hangout for a bunch of pre-existing friends.
Oops. These one-word responses are auto, and I know it, so it's hard to say anything else. I reach over to her and grab her hand, arms hanging the gap between the two desks and fingers grasping mine in an unbreakable grip. We sit like this for a while. Whether it's minutes or hours, I struggle to say. The only break in silence is the occasional sniffle, which she valiantly tries to hide as a futile of an exercise that may be. Eventually, there are 3 gentle knocks at the door. I turn my head on instinct, but Millie's head doesn't seem to move so much as an inch. Eyes trained firmly outside.
It's open!
With confirmation received, the handle turns and the old door slowly creaks open.
Thank goodness. I was worried to death I'd miss you.
That's finally enough to put Millie's attention away from the window back to the inside of the room.
No farewell party, I'm afraid. It's nice to see you, though.
Well, actually, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Here.
He makes his way inside, offering Millie a thick stack of papers, holes punched through the sides, bounded together by twine.
The entire first draft, as promised.
Millie loosens her grip from my hand, using her newfound freedom to flip through the pages.
Darren, this has to be at least an extra 100 pages more than what you showed me last time.
Sorry if it comes off as rushed. I had a sudden deadline I needed to hit.
I really appreciate it. If you don't mind, I'd like to give it the time it deserves and read it at a proper pace.
Oh, yeah, take your time.
She finishes her skim, closing the makeshift book in her hands as she looks back up at it.
Is there anywhere I can reach you to leave my feedback once I get through it?
Yeah, actually. There's another paper underneath the stack.
Millie tilts her head, looking puzzled as she slits the slight stray piece of paper up at the top. It doesn't take long for Millie to recognize it, her eyes widening after only a couple of moments.
Darren, what?
I'm not going to ask you to change your mind. I definitely think you've earned a break from all of this. At the same time, I was thinking, it sucks. You having to be the one to shutter the club after it had been going on for years.
My curiosity gets the better of me. I lean over to Millie to get a glimpse of the paper that's causing so much fuss. A transfer of leadership request. It looks official too, with fine print and the school's logo. What on earth is this guy thinking?
So, you want to close it yourself, or...?
I'd actually like to keep it going, if I can.
Oh my god.
Darren.
My brave little baby.
That means starting from scratch. You'll have to advertise, sign up for the club fair, have to actually manage a group of people if it gets off the ground.
I know. Leave it there before I start second-guessing this, please.
I want to laugh, but instead, I'm more speechless. This is so far out of Darren's comfort zone, he may as well be in another galaxy entirely. Darren played MGR, saw the writing, and wanted to be a tuber.
Can I ask why you came to this decision? Or even how?
Well, I was talking to a friend about this.
Right.
And they said that a club is nothing more than a group of people who share a common interest and like being around each other.
I can only hope my smile isn't too obvious.
I'm not sure I'm the right one for this necessarily, but if the club is down to just me after you two move on, that sounds like as good a time as any to start again with that philosophy in mind. Starting over can be easier than trying to salvage what you have sometimes, I think.
A deep breath followed by a smile. Already familiar these days.
Sounds like your friend knows her stuff.
Only time will tell, but no harm in trying to put her advice to practice, given the circumstances. Wait, their advice.
Of course.
You're free to come back whenever, obviously. And it's your decision in the end. I filled everything else out already, but I need your signature.
Millie looks down at the form again before giving a scan of the room. Her head swivels slowly, trying to commit every last detail of the club to memory. Bro made it so obvious.
I'll need a pen.
It's my turn to chip in. I reach down and pull out my backpack from the floor, rummaging through it until I manage to pull out a pen for her. She takes it as soon as I offer it up, signing her name with a dramatic swoosh. She takes one more look at the document. Freshly signed. Reaching in her own bag, she pulls out Darren's writing. She puts Darren's writing away and pulls out a key ring to replace it.
You'll need these too then.
Her voice finally begins to shake. Against all odds, the club lives to see another day. It'll just be him for now, but it's hard for me not to root. He takes the keys and the document without a word. His faint smile grows ever so slightly as he goes over the sheet one time, ensuring all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted.
That club's got a long history, or so I'm told. You've got some big shoes to fill.
I know. All I can do is try my best.
It couldn't be in better hands. Find a true friend in Darren. Befriend Darren. We got an achievement of befriending Darren. Continuing his check, he's left completely unaware as Millie pulls him into a hug, tears starting in earnest.
Thank you. Good luck.
A couple of days later. Days like this have started to feel normal, almost mundane. With club meetings no longer taking up our evenings, Millie sits on the couch and chips away at the novel she's picked up from the library, while I prepare her dinner after a typical day of classes.
Tortilla soup for dinner tonight. How much chili powder am I adding?
None whatsoever, thanks.
What go jump scare? It's hard not to laugh at a flat dismissal from across the room, not even missing a beat. I sprinkle in the bare minimum I can to prevent it from tasting entirely flat. I can only hope she'll forgive me later. As I stir away, I notice the quiet both of us has been enjoying is interrupted by my phone ringing on the counter. I scoop it up with my free hand, eyeing the sender's name, not surprised.
It's Haley.
That's enough to get Millie's attention in earnest, closing a book and making way to my side, intent on listening on in. Once she's situated to her liking, I press the button and let the call through.
Haley, been a minute. Oh, what's up?
Hey, sorry if this is sudden. I've been trying not to pry.
Her pace is noticeably faster than our lethargic delivery.
I haven't seen much of Millie since the holidays, and neither of them have talked to me about it. I know it's not technically my business, but I can't stand being in the dark about this any longer.
I glanced at my girlfriend. Guilt on her face making it obvious enough that she caught that.
She's fine if that's what you wanted to know. It's not really my place to talk about their home life if they haven't, though.
I understand.
She has given up on trying to keep her tone subtle, and frustration becoming all too obvious.
Have you tried talking to Millie about this at all?
I make it an unamused snort.
As if she's actually spoken to me in forever.
There's a silence over the phone. It's impossible. Meaningful.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking about her like that. Least of all to you. Forget I even called.
It's okay.
The beep at the end of the call interrupts me before I even get a chance to finish. Bring the phone down from my ear and briefly inspect the screen to make sure I didn't accidentally hang up on her somehow. No, just her. A small, unexpected laugh from Millie pulls my eyes up again. She shakes her head and waves. The smile on her face doesn't meet her eyes, but it isn't entirely sad either. A silent display of acceptance and remorse all at once.
I was just realizing how right she was. I've been giving both of them the cold shoulder for too long.
She takes a step closer and stirs the soup I've been preparing for us, making me realize I've been leaving it unattended during the call.
Are you okay with taking a drive tonight?
I hope the game finishes soon. I'm hungry. My stomach hurts. I'm hungry. I want to make my meat. Go, White, go, go, go! Millie shuffles in her former apartment with me, following close as I can, shutting the door behind us as we make our way inside from the cold. Haley's loitering around in the living area, not doing anything in particular outside of waiting for us to arrive, it seems. Millie called her back not long ago after our conversation, finally ready to talk things out. As a part of Millie's impromptu peace talks, I had a couple of work containers worth of soup for Haley and Caprice. Haley's portion has a name written on the side. I also added a little extra crate based on what I know of her preferences. Haley gives me a curious look as I set them down on the counter.
Thought you might appreciate an actual dinner. No chance they're already frozen over, but a couple minutes in the microwave won't hurt.
Thanks.
It's the least we can do after all the stress I've been causing you lately.
Millie takes a breath before continuing.
Is Caprice going to be okay with leaving her room? I'd like to talk to both of you, if possible.
Millie waits for a response, but silence follows. After sitting in awkward silence for a second too long, Millie leans to look past her friend down.
Well, I'll go ask her directly then.
Millie speaks in a hushed tone, not wanting the subject of a discussion to be bothered. It's loud enough for Haley to hear through, and her eyes immediately snap back to Millie.
Caprice isn't here.
Huh?
Millie's eyes couldn't widen any more than they widened now. Various little things that she's wanted to discuss leave her mind, replaced by only a single question.
What do you mean she's not here?
I mean, she's not here. I don't know what part of that is open to interpretation.
Millie's in a piece that she spent the last couple of weeks nursing and restoring shadows and instants, eyes darting back and forth while she tries to formulate her words.
I mean, where is she? Do you know? Why didn't you say anything?
Haley's eyes narrow and her feature tugs down. I reach for Millie's hand and instinct to both try and calm her down as well as just to remind her it's still there.
Her mom's place. I thought the total lack of communication is why you came here. When have you given me a chance to tell you anything?
Charlie's good.
Back half of Haley's statement didn't even make it to Millie's train of thought. I think for the best.
Sorry to drag you around town, Olive, but we're going to pay her a visit. Haley, would you come with? We'll talk more late.
Wait. Slow down a sec. Take a breath. Trying to corner her without warning won't do anyone any good right now.
She practically jumps out of her skin as I interrupt the stream of thoughts. She pauses and forces herself to inhale, trying her best to collect her thoughts again. After an exhale, instead of addressing either of us, she reaches into her coat pocket for her phone. She tells someone that and puts it on speaker as it rings, pacing back and forth as Haley and I watch on.
Millie?
Wallace, hi. I wanted to ask about Caprice, if you don't mind.
I've actually been meaning to ask you about her myself. Now's as good a time as any to trade notes.
Ask me about what?
Oh, well, just wondering how things have been. None of us have seen her for a while.
How long is a while?
We had a meeting right before the semester started up again, but she got up and left abruptly. That's the last we've heard from her.
Before the semester started? So, a matter of weeks?
Yeah. Hasn't called any meetings. Hell, hasn't even responded when we got together and invite her ourselves. Eileen, of all people, is getting worried at this point.
Millie's pacing stopped, her back turned towards us.
I see.
You know if she's okay? Figure you'd know better than any of us.
I really wish that were true. She's safe, at least. I'll let you know once I hear anything past that.
Okay. Make sure you look after yourself, too. Later, Mills.
The blip, Wallace is gone. Millie stands in place long after he hangs up, not even finding the willpower to turn around.
Has she been gone all this time?
Yeah, that more or less matches up with when she left.
Is this what the Discord meant when they were like, "You're gonna feel bad for making fun of Caprice"? Millie finally turns around, dragging her feet back over to us before eventually burying her face in her hands and speaking through them.
I'm so sorry. I never meant to leave you alone all this time. I didn't realize... I didn't even give you a chance to tell me what with my behavior. I didn't even text. I'm so sorry.
Hey, come on. This isn't about me.
Millie looks up from her hands, with the stress on her face plain.
It's about you as much as anyone else. Both of us have put so much on you, and I was just off living blissful ignorance while you two were suffering alone. I can't say enough, Haley. God, Caprice.
Haley sighs. Something about how simple it seems to register in Millie's head is a way to say, okay, slow down. Most things about Haley do, really.
You're here now, right?
Aww. She steps forward and embraces her friend as Millie tears start in earnest. I gently take a step closer, rubbing her back alongside Haley's head.
You needed some time to get to this point.
I love the art. Look at them, the babies.
Yeah.
The three of us stay there until Millie's cries turn into sniffles, and then eventually back to a calm silence.
I'll do my best to fix things. The right way.
That's all I ever wanted from you two.
Haley smiles, totally unrestrained, no longer trying to hide her emotions as it grows ever wider across her face.
Remember that Caprice deserves a hug like this too.
I will. Of course I will.
A couple of days later. Millie and I sit together on the couch. Millie's lost in the book while I try my best to enjoy the quiet atmosphere with her. At this point, it's nothing out of the ordinary of how we've been spending our evenings. Except this isn't our couch, and her book isn't the usual mystery novel. She's buried herself in its pages, her face hidden by the cover, the now all too familiar shooting style. I'm not sure if it's to frankly search for an answer to some unspoken question or merely to distract herself from the situation. Probably a mix of the two. As soon as we got back home from Haley, Millie started making calls. First to her dad, then after Caprice refused to pick up, to Charlie. A simple request to try again. To speak honestly and openly, leaving nothing on the table. Not really a complex plan, but it was enough to win two over. But I doubt they'd accept it anyway. The only one uncertainly left is Caprice, but Charlie assured Millie that she'd do her best to bring her along. Clock House isn't exactly how I remember leaving, stressful silence included. The tree's still up. Guess Mike hasn't had the time to tear it down yet. Mike's off in the kitchen working on something or other, faintly chopping sounds being the only other noise heard in the large house. 3 knocks at the door break us from our respective trances. I look behind me and watch as Mike makes his way to the front of the house, then turn back once Millie's hand finds mine, giving it a tight squeeze. She doesn't make eye contact, still holding most of her face behind a now closed journal. Mike wordlessly opens the door, revealing Charlie. Just Charlie. Mike instinctively leans in for a hug, thinks better off of it. Millie wears a difficult expression as he pulls himself back upright.
Make yourself comfortable. Won't be a sec.
It feels like it's been hours since I've last heard someone speak, to the point where I actually jump a little as he dresses her. She responds with a nod as she takes off her coat, prompting him to retreat back to the kitchen when she makes her way towards us.
Hey, you two. Been a while.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I wrote myself, and I try my best to put on a natural-looking smile. I can't do much, but at least I can do my part to make sure the atmosphere starts off okay.
It's good to see you again, ma'am. I didn't know you worked at the aquarium.
She briefly gives me a confused look before glancing down and recognizing the source of my clairvoyance.
Been a tour guide for just over 20 years now, actually. I can tell you just about anything you need to know about the creatures of the deep, so long as I'm given a script to memorize a week or two beforehand.
Wow. You must really like fish.
She gives me a laugh, her sincere one through small.
That's always been more Caprice's thing. I actually thought about looking for another job, but it was enough for Caprice and she always loved visiting.
The smile she briefly had while recounting her jobs. Fish fear or something. While recounting her job sparks something in her. All gloomy expression returns. As quickly as it fades, she turns to Millie.
Hey, sorry. I tried to get her to join us. She said she would and join me when I left for work today.
No longer able to avoid the conversation, Millie finally looks up, meeting Charlie's eyes, just in time for Charlie to avert hers.
When I clocked out and told her we were leaving, she said she didn't feel up to it after all and stayed behind.
She's still at the aquarium?
Yeah, probably. I told her to call me when she wanted a ride back home.
Millie doesn't respond verbally, her growing frown doing enough speaking for her. And so, the conversation ends. The home returning to a relative silence, broken up only by Mike's shuffling around in the other room.
You should sit down.
Charlie initially meets me with a shock before donning an awkward half smile.
Don't worry about me. I appreciate it, though.
Millie protests in her own silent way, inching herself closer to me and patting the cushion next to her. Out of all the ways to reject the offer, Charlie finally accepts, finding a place next to Millie. Thankfully, it's not long before Mike joins us, placing a couple of small fruit bowls on the table in front of us.
Just something light for now. I was hoping we'd have the chance to go to a proper dinner after this.
Neither Millie nor Charlie acknowledge his suggestion for the evening. Doing his best to shake off the awkwardness, he takes a seat next to Charlie, grabbing an orange slice for himself in the process.
So, Mills, we're listening. Whenever you're ready.
That gets a reaction out of her. Millie's grip on my hand tightening as her name comes up. The silence drags on. Millie maintains my hand in hers, biting her bottom lip as she struggles to start. She looks towards me nervously, and I give her a nod and shake her hand in mine.
Go ahead. I'm here.
Deep breath. We exhale together. Millie focuses her eyes down on the floor as she takes her feet.
I'm scared.
That was enough to train all the eyes in the room on her. I match her squeeze with one of my own to remind her that I'm here, which gives her enough willpower to push on.
I've been thinking about and rehearsing everything I've wanted to say all day, and the more I do, the more it all sounds silly and irrational. I know I'm in the wrong for a lot of things. Maybe even all of them. I think that's how I'd see it if I were in your shoes anyway.
I don't think this is a right and wrong kind of situation. I guarantee I'm not gonna love you any less over what you have to say.
It doesn't matter if it's silly or irrational if that's how you really feel. That's all we've ever cared about.
Takes a minute, but Millie's hold on me eventually loosens. She uses her now freed hand to open up a journal to one of the several pages she had bookmarked this morning.
If you're ever feeling lost, always know that Dad will be there to lend you an ear. And if for whatever reason he isn't, I'm sure Charlie will be. If nothing else, please remember that you'll never be alone. Mom left all of this advice, all these instructions to me, and I've clung to every word. But there's so many questions left unanswered. I didn't know where to turn when you two weren't an option.
You can always come to...
No, I couldn't. Not this time.
The sternness of her reply could easily have been mistaken for frustration, but thankfully it fades as she allows herself to breathe and refocus her thoughts.
I wanted to be happy for you two. I am. But dropping the news on us out of the blue that you started dating, then letting Caprice break the news for you that you were making things official, there was never enough time to process anything.
I'm sorry, Millie. That was never supposed to be how you found out.
I like how Charlie's hair looks wavy, like an aquarium waves, like water waves.
I know, I don't blame you, or her. not anymore. But it doesn't change the fact that it made approaching any of you about this feel impossible. How could I when the three of you were so happy?
I understand. We never wanted to exclude you, sweetheart. I'm sorry we made you feel so alone.
I'm glad you were able to find Olive at least. Even if you felt that way about us, your dad and I were happy to hear you found someone you could lean on.
Millie gives me a glance, silent, requests her meant what she can.
We only started dating recently.
Well, obviously.
Like, after Christmas recently.
Huh.
With the groundwork now laid, Millie turns her attention back to the two, ready to pick up where I left off.
Up until the last few weeks, Olive was just my escape plan whenever you or Caprice tried to pull me into some family thing. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I just desperately needed the space.
I'm sorry, too. I didn't want to lie to any of you.
Olive
But-
looks so fucking tiny. My little chudling.
But you were doing right by her. It's okay. I get it.
Maxon's ejection surprises Millie and I in equal measure. Her eyebrows raise about as high as they can go. Charlie doesn't elaborate. Sad smile serves as enough of agreement with her fiance. With that first bombshell navigated about as well as anyone could have hoped, Millie's confidence seems to come back to her as she returns to her book, posture straightened slightly.
Olive's been there for me as a friend and as a partner. Without them by my side, I don't know that I'd have the courage to do this. So, I'm just gonna come out and say it.
Gonna come out? Hi, gay. She lets go of my hand and holds her book, her hands caressing over the cover as she continues.
This journal is the most important thing I own. Written by the most important person in my life. It's my voice, helping
out
me
of the
find
closet,
words when
really?
I can't find them on my own. But for as thorough as she was, she left some things incomplete. I'd like you two to help fill in the blanks, because I don't know how to do it alone.
She waits for a response and gets some. Nevertheless, she thumbs to another of her bookmarks, pushing it up to skip the section she had highlighted.
Page 53. I'm afraid of forgetting you. This was from me to her. She wrote down a response, talking about how she was afraid of the same thing, but that forgetting was okay. It was one of the only answers I could never really accept as it was. It's just heartbreaking beyond words. Imagining someone being okay with fading away into nothing.
Your mother will never be nothing to us. I hope I don't need to tell you that.
I know you mean that. I really do. It's just so hard to see what's happening and what it really means. There are parts of her that are gone forever. Grandma and Grandpa are gone, so there's no one around to remember her childhood. And there's the smaller things. What flowers she would grow in the garden in the back. Individual stories she'd read me. The weekends we'd all spend together. The finer details of her life are already fading away.
Millie starts to crack, a sniffle interrupting a train of thought. The only thing I can do, place a hand on the back, giving a gentle rub.
And now, the stuff that really mattered to her. The things that defined her life. Her wedding ring and how easily it was forgotten. You putting yours away, then replacing it with a new one? The photos of her, of us, slowly being taken down and replaced with newer, happier memories. I would never, ever want to get between you and your happiness, and I'm sorry for being so cold about it up until now. But it's just, sometimes it feels like every step closer to the marriage is one step away from her. And I'm worried that once the big day comes, it'll just be all of us washing our hands of what little is left of her. I was scared of forgetting her then, when she was still around and the memories were fresh. Now I'm terrified.
Tears start to fall, staining the immaculate midday journey.
Oh, Mills.
Charlie brings her hand forward. She hesitates for a brief moment before committing, wrapping her arm around Millie's back and embracing her as best as she can on the couch.
There's so much I can't remember about her. All the stories I want to tell you or Caprice about our time in high school, or even just small moments we shared while raising the two of you that I just can't quite manage to recall. It breaks my heart to think about all the things that are just gone.
With my hand still on Millie's back, it's easy for me to notice the gentle shake Charlie gives her.
But it's okay. She didn't leave us much, but it was enough. Even if you didn't have your journal, or I didn't have my bracelet, or we didn't have our photos, it'd be fine.
First time today, Charlie doesn't hesitate and closes the difference between herself and her daughter, scooting closer to tighten the hug around her.
All we need to remember is the love we felt for her and her us. That's who Adelaide was.
Woo! Adelaide
Anything else
mentioned!
is just a happy extra.
South Australia, woo!
That's why it's okay to forget. It's impossible for us to lose the one thing that really matters. That's what...
Oops. All of us sit while Millie processes Charlie's answer. Her tears eventually sharpen their sniffles. Fuck's sake, already not while I'm tearing up. Her tears eventually stop while the sniffles soon after.
There's one more page I want to look at.
Go ahead.
She flips to her last bookmark, only a few pages behind the current one.
Page 42. What to do if Dad gets a new mom. She left it blank.
Charlie can't help retreat away. Both her and Mike's eyes go wide. Charlie turns to Mike, hopefully have an answer, but his expression shifts from a difficult one as the room looks to him. A quick spot of realization about something rather seems to hit him as his expression comes to life for a brief second. Whatever came to him quickly leads to frustration as he drags a hand down his face and his features being pulled by downward process.
I've put you through so much. I had no idea.
Dad?
Mike brings himself to his feet. Then he stands, eyes closed, the only movement from him being the tapping of his foot as he puts his thoughts in order.
I just need you to know, no matter how we felt, Charlie and I would never do something like this if we thought your mom might not approve of it. I know how that page must look and how hard it is to believe me, but I promise you that she just ran out of time. It's not...
I believe you.
What?
Mike swivels in place to face his daughter, eyes now wide open.
That's all I wanted to hear. I know you wouldn't lie about something like this.
Millie turns and gives me a gentle smile. She nudges my arm as she closes her journal. I take the cue to raise it from my back. She reaches down, giving my hand one more soft squeeze before it's out of reach.
I needed time to grieve and go through the process of moving on. But above that, I needed to hear that from you, from both of you, that this wasn't us saying goodbye to her.
Both of us think about her every single day. I know you do too.
Now, I'm just going to say, I think it's a little bit weird that they got together because they spent their entire, like, she was Adelaide's best friend. Ooh, Adelaide best friend. She was Adelaide's best friend, and then watch Adelaide get together with this guy and then have a child, right? And then she's like, oh, like, she's basically the aunt, the stand-in aunt, and then fucking eventually they end up getting together with somebody that she considered family. Because she would have considered Mike family too. Like, is that not weird? Am I the only one that thinks that's a bit weird?
I know, I shouldn't... I know I never had any real reason to doubt you, but just... with everything moving so fast...
Like with Haley before Millie collapses into her dad, hugging him with everything she has. Just as quickly as Charlie and I are standing, Charlie joining Mike in comforting their daughter. Never thought about that way. Yeah, and it's like both times Olive said that that Millie is Charlie's daughter. Like, is that not a little weird? like just automatically saying that she's her daughter. Like, just because you're a stepmom doesn't, like, just because you're a step-parent doesn't mean that, like, you automatically, like, you know, can call them your daughter or son or whatever. Like, you have to, like, I don't know, build up towards that. You know?
To put that on you too, to even think... I'm so sorry.
We understand. Of course we understand.
Thank you for talking about this with us. I'm sorry we weren't able to listen until now.
There's mega spoilers still left over. How much longer of the game is there? I'm hungry. Like, is there at least an hour left, or is there more? Because I gotta go to the toilet anyway. I do want to finish this tonight, but like, how much longer is there? About an hour left for Millie's route. Okay, I'm gonna go and go to the toilet. Okay, I put dinner on as well. I shoved some mince into a pan and I told my husband, go watch it. Watch it. Oh. As the three huddle around, holding each other, I breathe a sigh of relief. The burden that had been on Millie's shoulders since before I met her is finally starting to lift. And I swear I can feel it almost as strongly. As they all slowly regain their composure, Millie pulls away, finding a spot by me once again. Adjusting her braid and glasses, she looks first to her parents and then to the door.
I wish Caprice could have been here for this.
Charlie's expression shifts as he has an internal debate with Millie's statement. One side wins and a puncture relaxes again, a smile finding its way to her face.
You should catch her up to speed. I'm sure both of you still have some things to say to each other.
Millie plays with her braid, uncertain, transparent.
Are you sure that's the best idea? I don't want to ambush her.
I trust you too. Just be honest with her, but gentle, and you'll be fine.
Charlie reaches into her back pocket, pulling out a couple of slips of paper. She steps forward, presenting one to each of us. I flip over it curiously in my hand, the big bold aquarium logo immediately grabbing my attention. Free entry pass for use by family of staff Charlotte Amelia Shifton.
It'd be unfair to have you pay entry to do something like this. Save yourself a few dollars.
Millie looks over the pass as if it was worth its weight in gold, eyes beginning to well but not quite to the point of tears.
Here then, let me trade you.
With the purse in her hand, Millie extends it to her right towards... With her purse in her left hand, Millie extends her right towards Charlie, the one holding a journal.
Millie, no.
I'm not giving it to you. I just want you to keep it safe until I can pick it up again when we meet for dinner tonight. If you did want to read it, though, I think that'd make her happy. She had some things to say to both of you, too.
With Millie's explanation and the implication it provides, Charlie finally accepts the book, though not without hesitation.
Sure you don't want to just take it with you?
Millie shakes her head.
I've used Mom's words when I couldn't find my own, ever since she gave that journal to me. Caprice needs to hear from me, though, not her.
Charlie and Mike smile, wrap their arms around each other, looking like a couple for the first time since I...
See you tonight, then. Love you. Drive safe.
Call us if you need anything. Don't keep us waiting too long.
Love you both, too. I'll meet you at the usual place as soon as I pick up Caprice.
Millie turns to me, a bright shine in her eyes and a smile on her face. She reaches for my hand and I give it eagerly.
Sorry to keep dragging you into these things, Olive. You really make it all feel manageable.
Never a problem. Let me know if I can do anything else, too.
Of course.
With a jingle, she produces the car keys, and outside Junebug honks twice as Millie unlocks the doors. One more try. Side by side, we push through the cold wind and winter air towards the car. Not long after. Drink aqua. Drink aqua. I can't remember the last time I've been to the aquarium. Every tank is a sea of colors, delicate underwater blooms unfold in every direction. A swarm of fish pass by, scales shimmering in the light, casting rainbow hues across the water. Glance way to and fro like glass and wind, and I watch it all equal parts of my interest. Caprice grew up here. Some truth being paired with her coming here when it all became too much reminds me of when I was young, holding my breath underwater in the pool as long as it can. Ellie points to a large stingray floating by, surrounded by small fish that I don't even know the names of.
Stingrays used to be my favorite. I loved how they had a little smiling face on their underside.
Used to be. Are they not anymore?
Olive, please. I'm a grown woman. My favorite is obviously the tiger shark now.
Ah, I should have guessed.
Abuse! She shoved me twice this stream! Ah! I stand there for a moment longer, waiting for the next rush of life to pass before moving on. From what I remember, the aquarium was pretty small. 2 floors and about half or maybe a third the size of the zoo altogether. What it lacks in size makes it up for a variety. Each tank hosts a spectacle of creatures and plants, decorated with rocks and other features, all living together in a closed, harmless ecosystem. All of this to say, we're not in a rush. Wherever Caprice may be, we'll cross paths soon enough. The dull sound of waves crashing against the coral reef swayed, hushed whispers of the stream of nearby people. Millie by my side makes our journey here feel more purpose. Anxiety melts away and replaced by a resolve.
There she is.
For long, Millie points down a curved hole. Small shaped silhouette against a large tank, recognized by an instant, but thanks to her signature hat, short stature. In the tank, bright blue water and hot pink rocks will frame the devils to swim color within. The fish move in slow swabs like paint glass.
Caprice?
She turns towards us with surprise. Then, nothing more than adjusting a hat, moves away in the opposite direction.
Oh,
Ellie falters. That was not what I was expecting either. The Caprice I met so far as being reactive, bright, the type to try every tool at her disposal before even considering walking away. But now, she looked at us just long enough to register our faces and left. I glance over at Millie, who's closed her eyes to shut out any tears that would dare fall.
Are you okay?
after so long of trying to fix everything on her own, I should have expected it. I should leave.
No, we can't.
Why?
She looks at me with a grim expression, but her voice doesn't even have an ounce of animosity.
Just... Can I try talking to her
Yes.
first?
Have a good sleep. Thank you for coming.
I don't know, Olive.
I just want to reach out.
Going out from our apartment, not attending any art meetings, not even responding to any messages. A feeling in my stomach turns. This isn't the same as what Millie was doing when she needed space. Something tells me that this is worse. I don't know her that well, but maybe that'll be exactly why she'll give me a chance.
If you're sure.
I squeeze her hand and let go, off in the direction of Caprice disappeared too.
Hey.
Don't.
She doesn't turn around, just stares at the exhibit before her. A semi-outdoor scene dotted with fresh fallen snow, miniature water.
It's just me. Don't worry.
Almost like she doesn't believe me, Caprice glances back, looking for any around me for any sign of Millie. I offer a small smile. She doesn't walk away this time. She turns back to the glass. I walk closer to her and try to see what she sees. Before that, I notice something different. Blue highlights in the hair reflect the seaside vistas around her, making her appear proud of the aquarium itself. I'm so glad that that was brought up. I was like, am I going stupid? Did she always have blue highlights?
I like the hair.
Figured it was time for a change. It's about all I have control over anymore.
And the exhibit before us is pure tranquility. No sign of fish or animals. She's becoming nursery overgrowth.
Looks like the otters are staying in today.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is. So what do you want?
She pulls her hat down to a bit more to obscure her expression. She doesn't continue, but she isn't being entirely cold either. It's in my court then.
I want to be your friend.
Huh?
Obviously not a reply as she expected. Caprice lifts her head and studies my face intensely.
For whatever it's worth, all this time I've known both you and Millie. I wish we were better friends. I'm sorry we haven't been.
Why are you, of all people, apologizing? I was the one who... Ugh, just... never mind. It only feels worse to hear you say that. We're only acquaintances, and that's only because you're dating my best... because you're dating Millie.
We're an acquaintance zone!
During Christmas, I was acting as Millie's partner, but we weren't actually together then. I lied to you.
Then, meaning you're together now. Doesn't really matter if it was before the holidays or not if the end is the same, does it? No offense, Olive, but I don't want to be friends just because of that. If you think you'll help her by being our mediator, it won't. It didn't work for Haley, and we've known her for a whole lot longer than you.
I love Millie. I want her to be happy. But I'm not talking to you because I'm trying to fix her problems. I want to talk to you as a friend. Millie loves you. Even when you're fighting. No one wants you out of their lives. Her least of all.
I don't know how to articulate it. It's a feeling more than anything concrete. A chunk of logic born out of the little I know about Caprice and how Christmas went. Olive about to pull out the full power over r/relationship of lives. God damn it. Hiding in the aquarium and making herself as sparse as possible with friends and family alike. I can only assume she's trying to make less problems for everyone, misguided as it is.
She just wants to talk to you. If you don't want to, that's okay. I just wanted you to know she's here.
Okay, I'll go talk to her. Thank you, Ollie.
Doink. I paused slightly at that, using a nickname I've only heard from Mom. Caprice stretches a bit, adjusts her hat, turning to leave.
Do you want to go alone?
Nah. It'd be nice to have a friend there. For both of us.
Out of the acquaintance zone! Hell yeah! Yeah, that's the power of r/relationship advice. I tend to follow, but not before noticing the information sheet for the exhibit the one that Caprice was standing in front of. Ollie the Otter. What the fuck? Friendship speed run 80%. Ellie sits on the bench nearby where I left her. As we round the corner, she notices us out the corner of her eye and stands looking even more nervous than before.
Hey, Millie.
Hi, Olive? Caprice?
Olive said you wanted to talk to me.
I do.
Millie takes a long breath, squaring her shoulders back. I take the opportunity to stand somewhere close, but not in the middle, giving them space.
Are you okay?
Self-voicing enabled.
Oops.
Not long after. Self-voicing disabled.
Whoa! It has accessibility? Whoa, that's sick as fuck. And it's cool that it's as easy as accidentally pressing V.
Okay. No, Mills, I'm not. I've been trying so hard to understand you, and now you want to swoop in and be the good guy?
I'm not trying to...
I have to put my
I
head
did
down
my
and charge.
best. I just wanted to show you that the marriage was going to be a good thing, to show you how happy we could be as a family.
Are we gonna, like, learn about Caprice's dad? Is he an asshole? Is he dead?
Do you know how much it hurts to have your best friend just shut you out of her life?
I'm starting to.
I can't understand what I'm doing wrong if you won't tell me. That's all I wanted. I'm sorry that I'm too much and too excited and too me, but I just wanted you to be happy.
Caprice is like, Caprice's dad is gay.
Oh, Caprice, please don't say that. I'm sorry. I don't want you to think that all of this is your fault. I need you to understand that what you were offering me was exactly what I didn't want.
What did you want then?
I needed to be sad, Caprice. I needed to be able to grieve and know that it was okay. Every single time I've brought my mom up, it's like everyone changes the subject just to cheer me up.
Okay, real though. Sometimes.
I had to, Millie. I had to try to make this work for all of us. I couldn't...
Sometimes it's good just to be sad.
Our parents are so happy together. They've sacrificed so much for raising us and always putting us first. Shouldn't they be allowed to be married with us by their side as a family?
We were already a family.
That can't be the only reason.
I didn't want the marriage because I was afraid of replacing the few memories I have left of my mom with yours. I'll never be able to walk into the kitchen and see my mom at the table drinking tea ever again. I'll never be able to come home and have her waiting there for me with a hug. When I realized I couldn't remember details about her anymore, I was scared. With the painting, it made me afraid that everyone else is forgetting her too. It breaks my heart that I love you and Charlie so much. I'm so excited to have you in my life. I want to move forward. It hurts to do that, but I need to feel that pain. I need to accept it. You wanted to protect me from it, I know. It just made it harder for me, made it all too loud and too much at once. I'm so sorry I didn't have the words for this earlier. You've always been my sister, Caprice. I didn't need you to prove it.
Caprice clutches her shirt tighter, folding over slightly with each and every word. She opens her mouth to speak several times. Tears spill over. Carefully, Millie reaches out. Her arms barely touch Caprice's, and then Caprice launches at her sister, throwing herself into her arms and hugging her as tight as she can.
I'm sorry too.
Millie holds her. Everything she was holding back escapes her too, running into his shoulder. Backlit by the ocean, two stand there, and any other words that we could have said melting away. removes his hat from the ground, look up to the water. Time passes. After a few moments, I hear shuffling, Caprice and Millie separate, sniffing up. Caprice starts looking around the ground, muttering under her breath about a hat. Meekly, I offer it to her, and she takes it from my hands with a light smile. Millie in the middle, and Caprice and I on either side. The three of us slowly make our way to the entrance of the aquarium ground. Occasionally, one of us stops to comment on the fish or exhibit with a small attempt at finding footing of normalcy again. The exit sign makes all three of us come to a stop, standing together.
So, Dad and Charlie wanted to go out to dinner tonight. All together, if you're up for it.
What? Really? I mean, of course I am. Yes, absolutely.
Lily looks over at me with a smile on her face.
You're invited too, of course.
I'll sit this one out, actually. I'm going to see if my mom wants to get dinner together. Let me know how it goes, though.
If you're sure. I think it'll go a lot better than last time, which I'm sorry for, again.
I'm sorry again, too.
I know, it's just that I kind of started it, so...
But
Maybe you two should take a break in apologies for today.
A good point.
Anyway, it wasn't all bad. I got a pretty cool friend out of it all, you know?
We shuffle out of the aquarium and into the cold. Or it would be cold. The sun is shining outside, leaving the afternoon surprisingly warm. Bruce bounces ahead towards Millie's car.
I call shotgun. I haven't had a ride in the old Junie in months.
Hold is right. I hope she isn't too excited when she hears how clunky the gear shift is.
I don't think anyone but you would notice that kind of thing.
Do you want to ride?
I'm not sure. I think it'd be good if you two could have some quality time.
We have all the time in the world for that. Oh, and Olive?
Millie takes my hand in hers. She laces her fingers together carefully, one by one, taping it a step closer. She rests her head against it.
You'll come to the wedding, right? As my +1?
I have to withhold a laugh, pulling Millie's hand in front of both of mine like that.
I'll be there.
I kiss her, reaching slightly up on my tiptoes to reach her.
I love you. We'll see each other later, right?
Oh, baby. Oh.
Of course.
Hand in hand, we walk towards the car where Caprice waves at us from the passenger seat. It'd be wrong to say everything is fine now, that the two won't have more to work out ahead of themselves. Millie catches the flower. Oh yeah, I can see through it. Millie is right though. They have all the time in the world. There are many more days of happiness and love to be shared, many nights of tears and struggles. As friends, as sisters, as family. I know they'll make it through. All of us will face tomorrow in our own ways, at our own pace. Millie is the tallest out of the three. I like that Olive specifically has to step up on their tiptoes. So baby, my little chuddling, my chuddling child. Setting sun casts long shadows as I head out the science building, starting a long walk to the bike rack. This morning's frightfully cold chill has given way to a mild, cool afternoon. All the better to ride home. The last few days have been chaotic in a way I thought I'd left behind once I finished my exams. Everything's out of my control, but oddly enough, it feels like it's for the best. Hearing Chudley Child makes me regret living to my 20s. Millie at 170, Olive at 165, Caprice at 50 centimeters tall. Caprice is just 3 apples tall! You have to sketch Caprice standing next to 3 apples now. Groups of students chat happily around me. It feels like the weight is being lifted off of everyone's shoulders with the end of college now in sight for those of us in our final semester. I wish I could say I feel sure of what's going to happen next, but I can't. La creature caprice. Okay, give me a minute. Yeah, I'm more comfortable with that than I used to be. But stepping out of the education and into the real world felt like an event horizon I couldn't see past. Now I realize there's plenty of others going through the same thing. As I pass the parking lot, I spot her now familiar side of Millie leaning against her car, checking her phone for one reason or the other. I'd be giving Millie some space since she moved back in with Caprice and Haley, but it's good to see her again. I approach her with a wave as she puts her phone away, and she's quick to return the gesture. Is Mr. Mo's just living at my place? Like, am I on Mr. Mo duty now? Because I can't have cats at their house.
Fancy seeing you here. Waiting for the others?
Caprice has got her club today, so just Haley.
It's only been a couple of days. It's not been useful for her. I'm just glad to see her smiling, no matter how small.
Enjoying the quiet back at home again?
It's been fine, but I have to admit I missed my old roommate a bit.
Oh, huh? Huh, what?
I'm sure she'd be happy to visit. All you'd have to do is ask.
I was talking about Mo.
She gives me a comically over-exaggerated pout, but it quickly melts away as she leans in for a quick kiss. She pulls away as she removes her glasses and produces a cleaning cloth from my pocket.
How's life back at the apartment anyway? Been going okay?
I wish I could say it was like I never left, but
Yeah,
after
back to
so
Mike's
long,
place.
you definitely feel like a stranger in your own home sometimes.
I wish Olive could keep Mr. Mo. She finishes wiping down her glasses, placing them back on. Fluff still in hand, she gestures for my glasses next. That is... That is so fucking nerdy. Nerd!
Yours got fogged up too. Don't even pretend otherwise.
Nerd. Oh, I like the detail of everything being fucking blurry when Olive takes off their glasses. Unable to think of a counter argument in the 3 seconds or so she allows me, I hand them over without a word of protest.
We're going to be okay. Finally having everyone on the same page has done a lot, but we still have some lingering awkwardness to get through.
Ah, finally I can see again. She finishes her cleaning, gently placing my glasses back on. The first thing I see with my newfound clarity is her soft smile.
That's good to hear. I've been worried. I know it was your idea to dissolve it, but the club was a pretty recent wound, so...
I'm still in shock about what happened, really.
You and me both. I knew Darren cared, but I didn't expect him to take things to that extreme.
Millie feathers with her buried, a gesture I've learned is something she does without thinking when she's stressed. She does have a few tells as cunning as she is.
Worried?
About what?
You know. What he's taken on isn't an easy job. Especially with the state of the riding club right now.
Maybe that's for the best. He's practically starting fresh, so it won't have the baggage it's had for years. He can make the club into what he thinks is best. After all, a club is nothing more than a group of people who share a common interest and like being around each other.
She shoots me a sly grin. All that making us promise not to talk about and Caprice turns around and does it himself.
Hey, sorry if this is weird or forward to say,
But
but I'm really happy to see things working out for you again. You deserve it.
Yeah, this word hits home for her, pressing her lips tightly as she steadies herself. She's like, nuts.
I think she would have liked you.
Huh? Who?
Mom.
Yeah? What makes you think that?
A hunch.
She smiles wide. What a smile it is. It makes all my worries about the future disappear. I'm not sure exactly what lies ahead of me, but I know now that I have her beside me, whatever might come.
Do you want to ride home today?
I'd love to, but I've got a couple small errands to run. I wouldn't want you to ferry me around.
We should make some plans to get together for the weekend then. I haven't exactly been the most romantic the last few days.
Ew, she gonna swim me instead.
You've been fine. Better than fine.
You savant.
Just in love. I'm really quite awful, you know.
Oh yeah, the worst.
She giggles and puts me in for a parting kiss.
Well, every good story does need an antagonist, after all.
Oh, look at the lovebirds. They can't keep their hands off each other.
It does make me curious about Caprice's route. Caprice bounces out of the entrance, making a kissy face and obnoxious wet noises to accompany it. Haley is following not far behind, smartly keeping a distance. Millie flowers into a scarlet blush.
What do you want, Caprice?
2 things. 1, to brag about how I am, once again, the ultimate matchmaker.
What? You had absolutely nothing to do with...
And 2, to ask you two where you think you're going.
Home was the plan, as soon as Haley showed up.
Haley doesn't even react to anything in the slightest, to absolutely no surprise. Millie looks at me for confirmation.
A quick grocery run and then home for me too.
And how exactly do you expect the art club to function without its co-lead and her partner in crime?
Millie looks just as puzzled as me, clearly getting no answers there. I turn to Haley instead and shrugs.
Turns out I'm part of the art club, as of 10 minutes ago.
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm not much of an artist, I'm afraid.
It's a broad spectrum. Creative writing falls under the umbrella easy peasy.
Well,
Culinary arts.
She had that locked and loaded.
She pulled the same thing on me if it makes you feel better.
I figured it was something like that, yeah.
It's sweet of you, Caprice, really, but you don't have to...
Millie, if you're gonna let me into your family, then at least let me share mine with you too. Please?
The 3 of us look at Millie for an answer. She knows the help for Laura, no matter where her decision may be.
Meet you there.
Caprice looks like she's about to explode with excitement as the smile triples in size.
Okay, yes! Take your time. Come on, Haley. We gotta let the others know.
Hold on,
Before Haley can finish, Caprice runs off in a mad sprint with a heavy sigh. Haley turns to me, out of character smile, placing it to resting neutral face.
There's really no stopping her once she gets an idea in her head.
It's one of my favorite things about her.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god, my dinner's finally almost done.
Haley, you're taking forever!
Better get going. See you in a few.
Yeah, see you soon.
And that, she turns to follow her friend at the same slow place she originally met us with.
I'm not running, Caprice.
We stand there for a while until both were out of sight. Whether it's due to hesitation or simply trying to process the conversations that just happened is something only Millie really knows.
So, ready to go?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Graduation might just be around the corner, but we'll cross that bridge when we'll get to it. For now, it looks like another chapter in our lives is starting.
The weather's warming finally. Do you want to walk with me?
We finish Act 3.
It's been a while since I've seen us really smile. I'm going to
Mr. Mo gets his little treat! The entire Twofold stream's feeling like we're watching a romance anime, so you used to write back then. You already did it! Twink legs. Leave their little twink legs alone! Look at fucking Millie's drawing of Mr. Mo. That's Millie's root done. I am curious. Like, I'm like the type of bitch that like gets to like in love with one root. Look at Olive, my sweet baby, my chudling child. Look at what I sent you. Yeah, I already saw it. I'll show it on the screen soon. Oh, I love seeing Olive happy. My little chudling child. But yeah, like I was saying, I like low-key want to do Caprice's route, even though I can't leave Millie. I can't leave Millie, but Chudly Chud. Oh my god, Heather actually stayed with Darren? Holy shit. And Milo was Mr. Mo. Oh, look at little Caprice. I like that. Shall I say it? Heather and Darren, the crack ship. It's you. You could just imagine yourself as romancing Millie while Olive is Caprice. Okay, okay. Fucking Heather and Darren as a crack ship. Not gonna lie, I see that. I may slow down your march ahead or need a sec to catch your breath, but I'm not worried, we'll both be on time, meeting up ahead at the end of the line. Ugh, this ending is so cute and the song is so good. I wish she had a gun! It's a megaphone. Caprice! What do you got there? A gun! No! Okay, that was great. 2 months later. Oh, there's some more. Fuck me, I guess. The myriad of colours presented by the flowers and trees mixed with the smell of freshly cut grass. It painted a picture of a perfect spring day, a world apart from the dreary winter that only recently made its long overdue exit. My big bowl of mints. What? Yeah. It's threatening the wine. Okay. I had a tiny bit of mints. It's so fucking hot. I can't eat it right now.
Where could they be?
Oh! I'm not even Olive. Okay. I'm the narrator. Okay, Olive shoved their puts on my normal voice. Olive shoved their Olive shoved their bloody phone back into their pocket for the third time in the past fucking hour. The four had agreed to meet early, but as the seconds continued to tick by, Olive was losing more and more confidence in that fucking happening. Elsewhere, the sisters were still getting ready.
We're going to be late.
Haley shouted down... God, is an Aussie. Haley shouted down the hall with only the muffled sound of her roommates finishing the preparations and answering her. In the dressing room, Caprice's foot tapped in hurriedly anticipation.
Is it almost done?
Wait, hold up. Let me have another bite. I'm so fucking hungry. Millie continued to fiddle with that fucking hair.
You're not exactly giving me a lot to work with here.
Millie sighed, letting out another failed attempt. But in another failed fucking attempt, fall from her hands, Caprice's last minute request was a surprise, but one Millie was more than happy to bloody honour. A simple braid in her hair, a small reminder of bloody Adelaide to bring it along to the wedding. A style Millie has proudly worn for just over a year, and once she started to wear today's well. Caprice's, however, was not as eager to cooperate with the bloody request, its length providing impossible hurdle to overcome. Millie was all too aware of the fucking timing that continued to pass, then by, with a frustrated sigh, admitted defeat. I don't know if I can keep doing this. The original plan wasn't going to happen, but she just determined to do something, if only to justify that all the time spent on it this morning. Ah. One more try. This time much smaller in size, tied across her head rather than hanging loose. It wasn't what she wanted, but it was better than nothing.
What do you think?
Millie raised a small mirror in front of Caprice, half hoping that she simply wouldn't answer.
It's perfect!
Caprice jumped to her feet and hugged her sister tightly, leaving Millie no time to process her response.
Really?
What do you mean, really? It's a nice small reminder, but it still feels like me.
Millie returned Caprice's hug, holding her close for all but a moment before letting her loose.
I'm ready to go if you are.
I like that she looks like she has a curvy body. I like that. Rob's hands together. I like that. Millie returned her eyes to the mirror in hand. Large braids she'd become so accustomed to tying every day, taking up most of the view. Time was of the essence. They were already running late, and yet...
I need a few more minutes, if that's okay. Let Haley know I won't be long.
A few minutes passed, and then a few more. Olive had shifted from mild annoyance to a deep concern. Why would they be taking this long? Did something happen? Did Millie lose her nerves? Surely, if something bad had happened, Haley would have just let them know by now.
Found you!
A small pat on the back was enough for Olive to be jolted back into reality. Their heart to jump into their throat. Olive didn't need to turn around to place the voice, but after waiting so long, they wanted the confirmation. Sure enough, Caprice was there to greet them, with Haley besides.
Yo.
You!
Where were you? I was really starting to get worried.
Don't look at me. I've been waiting for a while.
Haley replied with a shrug. Olive turned to Caprice for an explanation, who responded with a sheepish grin.
Oh, you know how things go sometimes. The point is, we're all here now, right on time.
The timing Caprice boasted about was debatable, Olive thought. Actually, that wasn't the only thing.
If everyone's here, where's Millie?
Talk of the wedding had been more frequent from her the past few weeks. Olive had hoped that meant she'd show today, but they also had been preparing for the worst. Caprice's unwavering smile was early evidence they had nothing to be worried about. As if on cue, Millie emerged from the modest crowd, greeting Olive with a small hug.
Sorry, I was just putting some things away and locking the car up.
Oh, what a beautiful body she has. Her tone was flustered, and for Olive, and Olive knew her well enough to expect her to play with her braid as she tried to right herself afterwards. If it was still there, that is. While a braid remained in her hair, it was now just a smaller strand, the rest of her hair now freed instead of tied back in a simple hair clip.
You look great.
A smile found its way onto Olive's face. Millie averted her eyes with a blush starting to form in hers.
You think so? I struggled a lot with the hair. I was thinking of wearing it like this from now on, actually.
It suits you perfectly. Don't change a thing.
Millie had her doubts. Hold on, I got mints in my mouth. Millie had her doubts. It may have suited her in this moment, but has she come to realize? Change was an inevitable thing. After so long of wearing the same style and feeling the same feelings, what would suit her best once this moment had passed and Millie had to focus on herself again? Something a little more comfortable, maybe. As the four finished their greetings and shuffled to find their seats, Millie played for a braid for the only time that day. Adelaide's presence in her life may be smaller than before, but it was still there, and that was enough. After endless cold and cloudy days, the start of a chapter was penned underneath a pristine blue sky. Two women started the day as friends and ended it as sisters. Separate yet undeniably together, the stories were written on opposite sides of the same piece of paper. I've unlocked the following extras. Ooh, UI theme. Ooh. Gallery, thank you for playing. Hope you consider join the art club next. Yes, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll play the other side of the game. Ah. Well, that was fun. There's something else. Ooh. Ah. The only plot hole is how can the only plot hole is how can Olive piggyback Millie but can't carry anything, I don't know, with their arms. Noodle arm Olive. It was the fact that they were drunk. Aww. I love the art of this game. Woo! Wait, where's the... Excuse me. Where's the kiss of inside the thingy-mabobber? Hello? That was my different muscle groups. Finale, so I'm not doing the other route. I am doing the other route. I'm gonna update it to update. Excuse me, wait. I'm gonna... The library. Yeah, the kiss in the library. Why is that not there? I want to see that. That was my favorite. Olive gets super strength while drunk. Drunk Master Olive, yes. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna update it and say that it's Millie's route because yes, I am convinced to play the other one. I'll keep thinking about Millie in the other route. But, yeah. I don't know when my next stream will be. Wait, you're from the Discord? Hi. Now they know why Caprice is like that. Yeah, what do you think, chat? What do you think about calling Caprice the Joker? Answer for your crimes. Also, I like this. I like how you can click on to view it. Why is it only showing me her boobs and her body? Why? Not that I'm complaining, but like, See, it's... If you left click again, it will show it in full. No, it doesn't. What am I doing? No. Oh, variants. Okay, there we go. Ooh, okay. I gotta figure that out. Woo! Woo! Whoa, mama. It's not scroll. I have to like pick it up. Whoa, mama. She has the body type I adore. With her super, she may be curvy. She may have a bit of chub, but those fucking arms, she is a monster. She deadlifts. My headcanon is that Millie deadlifts, and she's actually super strong. I like looking at her face, but also I think it's funny just leaving it there. Anyway, that was twofold. Yay! 100 kilograms grip strength. Nah, she goes over that. She's like 300 grip strength. 300 kilograms grip strength. She deadlifts using Mo as a weight. Exactly, exactly. She has to be strong. She picks up fucking Mo like it's nothing. Fucking, you give Olive Mo and Olive would fucking fall over. Millie arm wrestles Olive and accidentally— No! Don't dislocate my chudling child. Leave my chudling child out of this. That was fun. Yeah. I love Studio Ellen. I'm like so upset. I love playing visual novels on stream. It's so fun. Olive is made out of glass and paper. Being stronger than them isn't hard. What the fuck? Listen. Alright? They're trying their best. A part of me really wishes I played Please Be Happy on stream as well. So it'd be so funny to see everyone's reaction to it. But, like, oh, fuck me. I needed to play that by myself. It was so good. I love Please Be Happy. I love Millie, but I love Aspen too. The ideal world, I would just have Millie and Aspen together. They would both love me. Rubs hands together like a little fly. Yes, yes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna go eat. Twofold is for alcoholics. Please Be Happy is for caffeine addicts. Actually, abuse of alcohol comes up in Please Be Happy. You got so many Ellen games to go through. I will happily go through them all. I haven't played like visual novels properly since I was younger. One visual novel that I really want to go through is Love Curse, Find Your Soulmate Again. Even though I technically already did the Victoria path, but I'm willing to replay it purely just for the views. I love Victoria. Oh, my sweet baby. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for coming. I appreciate everyone. Holy fuck. Chat, why so serious, Millie? Millie, I'm afraid of everyone forgetting my dead mom. Chat. I can't wait for Upwards Rain for one specific reason. Hello? Take care, have a fun day, and a good rest. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, how do you feel about calling everyone a Redditor, chat? The thing is, everyone did end up shutting out through that part. It's so funny. No. Holy shit. That's so fucking funny. Olive was 100% a Redditor. Is that our closing argument? Olive is a Redditor. No! Guys. Listen. I don't think we're gonna win the Redditor argument. Everyone thinks it's so mean. Look, okay, not every Redditor is bad, alright? But according to chat, Olive is the type of person to post something to post on r/consume incels. They can cook, but then they just cook they can cook, but then they just cook like a pile of bullshit. I just cooked some bullshit. That's honestly what I did for dinner. It's literally just flavored mince. I'm eating a big bowl of meat. This is my life now. They're not insufferable though, but Olive isn't insufferable, but Olive does have that like nerd emoji personality about them. We didn't decide. Yeah, what else does Millie use besides AO3? We didn't decide on that. Millie writes Yuri and reads Yuri on AO3. No, actually. Aspen uses AO3. Millie uses Wattpad. Millie specifically uses Wattpad. Millie has bought a subscription to Wattpad. What? There's nothing wrong with Wattpad. I used to use Wattpad. Everything's wrong with Wattpad. Oh my god. No, Aspen carries a type of energy about her that she uses fanfiction.net. My wife uses Wattpad, but I myself have no idea what it is. I don't even know how to describe what Wattpad is. But it's so fucking funny. Like, there are good fan fictions on Wattpad, don't get me wrong. But Wattpad was also the birth of, like... I got adopted by One Direction fanfics. Like, shit like that. That's why it's, like, more funnier. That's why it's, like, you get, like, a serious writer. They often post on AO3. And then if someone tells you they post... It's AO3, like, yeah. If someone tells you they post on, Wattpad, then I used to post on Wattpad when I was younger, to be fair. I made little mixed fanfics. I was a part of the problem. But yeah. But Aspen, like, Millie is the type of chick that would call it smut. Aspen is the type of chick that would call it a lemon. That's my official diagnosis of them both. Is fanfiction.net like just gone now? Or just nobody use it? Ah! My camera! Fanfiction.net. It's still active. Then why does nobody fucking use it anymore? I don't. I use AO3 like a normal person. I just searched it. Hello? I used to use fanfiction. I never posted on fanfiction.net. Fanfiction.net was like, it feels a little old. Listen. Yeah. I mean, AO3 still hasn't changed, hasn't had much change over the years. I don't think it's ever had an update. Whereas Wattpad was always like, let me see if there's any pizza time fix on fanfiction.net. What? My camera's pissing me off, it's in my way. That's just a 38,000 fanfic about Oro Crony on fanfiction.net. Do you want to know how many crony fanfics are on fanfiction.net? 4. There's 4. One's 38,000, one's 1,400, and then one's 20,000, and the other one's 6,000. What the fuck are they smoking over here? There is no rara fanfictions. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway. Now I'm updating all my fanfics to fanfiction.net. Okay, I'll end it here. Thank you for coming. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Next stream, it may actually go back to Dragon Age, or it may be without a voice. It depends. Bye-bye. Eat well. Thank you. I will finish my bowl of meat. Thank you for coming. Ciao ciao. W stream and game. Yeah. Go buy more Studio Ellen games. Yeah. Go buy Please Be Happy. Buy Please Be Happy and play it. Thank you.